Welcome to Primecast. This is Jesse.
My name is Wyatt.
And this is Andrew.
Hi, Andrew.
What up? What up, Wyatt? What up, Andrew?
What up, y'all?
Kind of getting a late start on tonight's show because wife, kids, and I went out to bowling tonight, and one game took an hour and a half.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Your kids
Like to
must
throw
suck.
some balls around.
Thing is, I'm not much better, and we had bumper guards on. I suck at bowling.
You had bumper guards on. For the kids, I understand. For you.
I suck at bowling. Like, I just do not understand how it works. But anyway, yeah.
Throw a ball.
You throw the
kids
ball to
win.
the end and knock down
Yeah,
the
you throw a ball. It doesn't even take a certain amount of strength or just skill. You throw it.
Mine always just goes hardcore to the left every time. Just.
I know.
I don't.
I know I offended some pro bowler out there who I said it takes no skill. Bowling actually does take skill.
Oh yeah, it does.
I lied.
But anyway, it was kind of an interesting game. Well, it was the first time for the kids. The first, Jordan's going to be 2 in June, and Zach just turned 3 in December. So this is our first time bowling together as a family.
Oh.
And first time was Zach. First time he went up, he barely kind of threw it down, and then Ken and my wife went out into the lane a little bit just to get the ball, and apparently the lane is super slippery.
Yes.
And she almost fell on her ass. She kind of slid barely almost fell down. But she was. I was I didn't realize because my wife is super clumsy.
Mm-hmm.
She needs help walking down steps that are slightly icy while I can just practically run down them. And I'm oh, that's just her being clumsy. Well, okay. So I'm up with Jordan. And he's fucking barely he loves balls. As soon as he sees a ball, I mean he loves balls.
I'm sorry, but
and
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
But if he sees a ball, he'll run towards it. He'll cry if he doesn't get it. So he throws it down, and I'm chanting with him. Well, he kind of pushes it down. I'm chanting with him, "Go ball, go!" And he sees it, and he says, "Fuck that!" He decides to go after it. So I'm he's starts running into him. I'm oh fuck! So I start chasing after him, and then at this point I was oh, this is super slippery. I fall down, land on my ass, and he doesn't fall right away. But the way I fall on my ass, I literally kick him, and he just practically flies forward, lands straight on his head. I land on my head. Oh.
How far did the lane did you get?
Oh, 5 feet.
Oh my God! How'd you guys get back?
I kind of hobbled up and I picked him up. I'm not sure. I don't remember. How did I pick
throw
up
a
Jordan,
rope
or
and
did
drag
my
us
wife
out?
did my wife pick him up? I'm not sure. I just remember panicking because of he looked like he hit his head hard because of how I kicked him when I was falling down. But yeah, and then
Was he all right?
He
Alright,
got
good.
over it in 2 minutes. But I still got a massive headache from how hard I hit my head on the lane.
Maybe you have a concussion.
And then no, I have a super thick skull. I've given concussions because I played football, but all those big heavy fireproof doors with those little tiny windows with the wires in it that was supposedly unbreakable glass.
Yeah.
I broke one of those with hit my head on it once, and it didn't hurt me at all. So I have a real thick skull that impervious to damage.
So that's what's wrong with you.
Yeah, that'll explain a lot. But now the ball I was using had some. It was I didn't think much of it, but the holes where you put your finger in was kind of rigged looking. I just didn't think much of it. But when I actually threw it down, I felt a friction in my middle, my ring finger on my right hand, and I looked as it just made this massive gash in my finger. Yep, I'm not using that ball again.
It's pretty interesting we're talking about this. There's a show on the Science Channel that I love. They have like how it's made, and then they have factory made, and they talked about they on factory made they made bowling balls, and they what they do is the reason they're so heavy is they have these like compound weights inside that are made out of like plastic and rubber and I forget what the compound's called, but that's what they're made out of, and like there's just a bunch of layers to the bowling ball. And what most casual balls that you find at a bowling alley have like spherical cores apparently, and that helps like throw the ball straight. But most professional bowlers like they have like hexagonal cores and stuff where like they can curve it and stuff, and there's a lot of actual like math to it. I already knew there was, but it's cool to know like how it works. I don't know. Fucking science.
I usually really like those shows too.
Yeah, like there's a How It's Made marathon on right now, and I posted that on Facebook, and everyone's like, "Wow, nerd." So, hey, interesting.
Yeah. Okay, shall we move on to new purchases?
Do it, you fucking shockwaves.
Okay.
No,
we'll let you go first, Wyatt, since you're the talkative one. About.
I'm not talking to
you have a. Yeah.
Alright, I got stuff. Alright, there. No, I'm not talking to him. Alright. So. Okay. Hey, Jesse, remember a long time ago when we saw Beast Hunters Prime and me and you came to the consensus of, hey, it looks like a cool toy, but it will not, like, stand out as Optimus Prime on my Prime shelf?
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
I lied.
He's standing out in your Prime shelf?
He is. So I got Voyager Optimus from Beast Hunters. This dude's. He has so much fucking character. It's unbelievable. He's
that's why so you're not so surprised because when I first got him, you were kind of surprised when I said he was about on par, at least on par with first edition Prime.
Oh yeah, his truck mode. Okay, I filmed the review for him. Literally, when I got to the truck mode, I couldn't say anything. I just laughed. Like that truck mode is silly as shit. There's really nothing to it. It is literally like, oh, I guess he needs a vehicle mode, I guess, right? But his robot mode's great. His robot mode is really good. How do you feel about the face?
It looks a little grumpy.
I wish they would. I mean, I don't mind that they went with a mouth, but I wish they might have gone with something a little bit more subtle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks a little grouchy.
Agree, yeah. I mean, he did get kind of blown out by his face too.
Like maybe the face that's on the box art.
Yeah, where it's kind of like just a stern grimace.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Stuff like this girth. Yeah, I agree. I want a Doctor Who head for him, but like not even a head. Like if it's the same exact head sculpt just with a different mouth, then I'll be fine. But like I stood him next to first edition and the Prid one, and Jesus, he stands out. Because that was my problem with the first edition. It didn't have any personality. It was like, all right, we got to make this Optimus Prime toy. Bam, there it is. And that was kind of my only conjecture with it. But this figure has like the fucking wings and just like the spikes he has. I don't know. It's crazy. But yeah, he's nice. And Ripclaw, I got Ripclaw.
A little bit of everything, huh?
Yeah, he's great. I like his Star Saber. The colors don't bother me. The green doesn't bother me. His vehicle mode's hilarious. Like it is hilarious. I have no words for it. Ripclaw's really cool. Ripclaw was awkward when I got her out of the box, like really awkward. And I think I was kind of let down because of how much Jesse hyped him up, and that's not bad. But Jesse was like, "Oh, it's fucking great." But it's really cool. I didn't know about the tail.
Yeah, I didn't expect that at all.
Like that's cool as shit.
Mhm. That's like part of that is actually the reason why I think it's so cool. Like, I got him a box, I'm like, oh, that's pretty fucking cool right there.
It is cool, and you can like take it off the little like gold piece and have it all waxed and sitting behind her. That's, I mean, it's cool. I like her. I kind of keep her in this weird dragon mode, where it's like she's standing on her twos, and she doesn't have her dragon claws out. She has her robot mode hands out. She's just kind of like a bipedal dragon walker thing. I don't know. She's really cool. Her head's a little bit more limited than I hoped, because she could emote really well if she had a better head.
I like Ripclaw a lot more than I do with Laserback.
That's the thing. I love Laserback. I love that toy.
I don't know. There's just nothing about it that That dragon mode is just barely okay with me, and I hate the transformations. Is super annoying, and the robot mode is subpar with me.
I like his jointage. He emotes like he's just so fun to fiddle with. He's a ball joint. He's great.
Well, while Ripclaw, I love the dragon mode transformations. Pretty standard, and the dragon mode or the robot mode is, it's nothing superb, but I think it's just the dragon mode that really just stands out to me as far as the deluxe goes.
Yeah, that makes
the tail's pretty cool.
Yeah,
that's how I feel about Laserback.
I agree with all that stuff. Did I cover Predaking? I covered Predaking a while ago, didn't I? Okay. I was confused when we covered last week. Okay, but real quick though, for the last show, I said I got Smokescreen. If you got Smokescreen, which I know Jesse did, so we'll talk about that in a minute. I talked about like his paint on his head, and how like I might not fix his paint. So after I tried to review him once, and I couldn't get into the review because on my camera he just looks so freaking bland and just so dull. And I finally just put the camera away, took him and took his head off, and I painted his eyes blue and the little forehead crests red, the two on the side, and gave him red stripes on his shoulders. It made that toy like 8 times better.
Did you have to take the head apart to paint his eyes?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. It was like I was out in Florence today. I thought I need to get some paints because I need to do that to his head, because at least to his forehead crest, because that's the one thing that bothers me.
His eye, I would put him with other figures, and the other figures would look lively and great, and Smokescreen would look like he was moving, but he was a dead body ragdolling just because he's lifeless, and that blows. But he's a good toy. Hey Jesse, talk about him.
Yep. Actually, last episode, you said, I bet you're going to have him before next show, and which was, 6 days passed, and I looked every time. I was like, damn, he's going to lose that bet. It was actually Friday morning. Yeah, Friday morning. Sure. I found that like every store had him, and we would have recorded that night if it wasn't for, I don't know, just whatever reason. So technically, you would have been right. I would have had him before within a week, and because everywhere just happened to pop him up, get him all the time.
I win.
Yep.
I win the prize.
And I love Smokescreen. I love the car mode. But it suffers from what all deluxes are now having. Like the back is severely unpainted, which is a shame because there's so much detail in the back. Like the rear lights, I guess looks like mufflers in the back. The windows not painted. The transformation I do find a little bit too fiddly, especially going to car mode. Like how getting the arms and the tire wheels in place, I find a tad bit annoying.
Yeah, you should watch the transformation part of my review where I'm just like pushing it all together. I'm like, this sucks. Cause
I started watching, but then I got distracted by something else.
Too shiny. Yeah, that was my conjecture. It felt like a movie toy to where like.
Yeah.
All pieces of the transformation needed to happen at once to get out of another part's way.
Right. But once you get to
hood.
But once you get to car mode together, it's really, really satisfying.
Yeah, it's sleek.
It's such a sleek car. And I love the robot mode. It is like if you look at it from the side, it is a very thin-looking figure, but that's a good thing because that just means like there's not a whole lot of kibble on it.
Stealthy and shit.
Yeah, just a little bit on his forearms, and that's tolerable. And I love how the doors are in the back.
Yeah,
like kind of like this splay out from towards the middle of his back, the way like Bumblebee's should have been like years ago.
Yeah.
That's been always one of my biggest problems with Bumblebee figures. That's the only figure that did that right was the movie one, new Camaro mold. Every other Bumblebee figure has fucked it up since then.
The first edition tried to do that, but it didn't have like that middle piece where turn in.
Yeah.
Fucking bee.
But Smokescreen, yeah, he's great. It's just I'm definitely going to need to get some small little paint set and customize them, do some little things here and there. Like, did you paint the actual forehead crest on yours white?
No, I left that blue.
Oh, because it's white in the show, isn't it?
Yeah, and then the jowl pieces that come up on the side of his face, I think those are red, but I left those blue. Yeah, I left everything blue. All I did was paint the eyes blue and put the red crests on his forehead. I painted those red.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going to do some changes to the end. I definitely do think you've mentioned several times before that you believe that Smokescreen and Shockwave were attended for the Perid line, and I'm like 95% sure that is the case because that hole on the top definitely especially Smokescreen definitely looked like they were designed to have some sort of gimmicky gun.
Yeah.
Or especially, yeah. And that the slots that were meant for the rubber pieces were just kind of half-assed put on just to kind of fit them in.
Yeah, yeah.
And, yeah. And then got a Shockwave, which,
Woo.
oh man, it is so nice. The tank mode, I have him in, I'm holding him right now, is really cool. I like it a lot. Only problem is that I have a lot of difficulty trying to figure out where the actual chest piece is supposed to lock into the front of the tank mode, because there's all different kinds of holes and slots, and in the back side of the thigh that's supposed to that it could slide into, and there's no it put this here type of feel to any of them. So I'm just kind of I'll just put it there. And the thigh piece that is a little bit loose, so if you pick them up from take mode, it can be kind of feel a little bit of just overall loose in the front end. But other than that, it's really good. The only other real part that bothers me about Shockwave is I don't really like how loose his cannon is, how the part that spins around.
Yeah, that is loose.
I would have preferred if there's at least some sort of a locking stage that would prevent it from spinning around.
Yeah,
keep it centered, and then like you say, you can unlatch it to do the spinning gimmick. That's the only real gripe I have with it. The transformation is real easy, but really cool at the same time, and the robot mode is just fucking kick ass. Every way. The one thing I do have to say about the robot mode is for me at least, getting the rubber hose attached to the back of the gun is a pain in the ass. I had to use a little nail filer to jam that thing in all the way.
Oh, because it was mold. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just stuck out. The cool thing about his tank mode is it's show accurate. So.
Yep.
That's kind of funny. It's exactly from the show. It's oh.
Yep.
All right. Never mind.
And we'll be talking about that, which is the first episode that premiered today. We'll just talk about that episode today, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, because yeah. we'll cover some very vague opinions on the first 3 episodes, because I think, did everyone here watch the first 3?
Yep.
All right, then yeah. We'll
has there been any? Has there been any more visually better versions that came out, or is it just the same one with the out of sync audio?
The same one with the out of sync.
Okay, but I did find a copy of that the audio was in sync, so it was a lot less annoying.
I didn't notice this from watching it because we'll talk about this more when we talk about the episode, but the animation of the show got real good. I didn't notice Megatron being all shiny and shit, reflective shiny. Crazy. Or at least on that fucked up version that we watched.
Right.
But anyway, what else did you get?
That's it.
Oh, okay. Andy.
Hey guys, I got myself the new G.I. Joe Cobra Commander from the upcoming movie. I found the blue version, which is apparently hard to find.
Why?
I don't know, I like the way it looked. That's the only one I'm getting.
Why is it hard to find?
Why is it hard to find? I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
Everyone
like,
wants the
what
blue
color is he
version.
in the movie?
Everyone wants the blue one. They keep making the black ones. So
Wait,
The
what
black
color
one,
is he
he-
in the movie?
Black.
the
He's
black
black.
uniform
So,
commander is more more common, I should say.
Well,
So he's
it's the
black
black
in the
uniform
movie?
in the movie. Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. The reason people want the blue uniform is because that's like classic Cobra uniform.
Oh. Well,
Yeah, it
fuck
looks
that.
good. And of course, I got Shockwave, who is awesome.
Really? I've never heard of Shockwave. What is
Really?
Shockwave?
You should check him out. He's purple and he's awesome.
He got released today, so I'll find him maybe by next week. Maybe.
Hopefully.
not.
While I was filming the review for Shockwave, I got out my animated Shockwave so I could do a little couple comparison shots for it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was messing around with animated Shockwave. I forgot how cool he really was.
Mm-hmm.
I have to fix
And,
mine. I ripped his head off.
I bought 5 copies of that same mold.
Wow.
I bought the two of the original Hasbro release, one out of box, one to keep in box. I bought the Target exclusive purple one to keep in box with the Activators Bumblebee, and I bought 2 of the Japanese ones, one to keep out of box and one in box.
I never got a gray
Yeah.
one. I just got the purple.
You just have the purple?
Yeah, I need to get a gray one.
I prefer the
I have,
purple.
Yeah.
I don't have
got
a
that
preference.
2-pack with Bumblebee.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that. When Animated came out, I was never compulsed to get the deluxe Bumblebee ever. Like, I didn't even care. So I got the 2-pack with Purple Shockwave and Activator's Bumblebee, and that Activator's Bumblebee was my animated Bumblebee for a really long time.
Mm-hmm.
It was silly. He was in scale with my Voyager Bulkhead, which I still don't have Leader Bulkhead.
I've been going through some of my animated toys, and like I've been slowly converting, like changing my whole collection around, because I'm going to be getting a bunch of totes and storing all my figures in baggies in vehicle mode with their accessories in these totes.
Mm.
So I've been slowly going through all my toys and turning them into vehicle mode, and I just got to the animated ones, and like for as much as I've kind of harped on them before in the past and saying like how I kind of got over them, like messing around with them the other day, I kind of got back that feeling that I did when I first got them.
Yeah, they're
Like,
amazing.
That's really fun.
Like
Yeah.
yeah, like because like some of them I haven't touched in like since 07 or 08 when they first came out, and like especially when I was messing around with Ultra Magnus, like how the fuck are his legs supposed to go in truck mode? Like I cannot figure this
Yeah.
out. And then like I was like, oh, that's fucking cool. Like I did, it was like I was messing with it for the first time.
I still
About a
wish
week
I
and a half ago,
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. About a week and a half ago, I took I switched around my movie and animated shelves. I like flipped them like what was going on what shelf, and I moved my animated Autobots, and I picked up Jetfire, and I was like, well, to save room on the shelf, I'll turn him into Safeguard and put him in the back. Yeah, Jetfire's arm fell right off,
Jeez.
so now I have to get a new
It always
Jetfire.
It always sucks when an old figure like that just breaks.
Like, and that's happened most often with my animated toys. That's happened to one of my I've had 2 Ratchets and 2 Sentinel Primes. Sentinel Prime's neck joint and, like, you know the swivel with, like, the orange shovel piece that goes to his chest? Yeah, that snapped off. And then his ball joint snapped off. And then one of Ratchet's leg ratchets snapped off. Jetfire had broken before, but I'd fixed him, but he just broke again. So now I'm just gonna fork over like $20 one day on eBay and get the Japanese one. So, yeah.
Why the Japanese one? Is the one cheaper or something?
Yeah, and I don't feel like owning another Jetstorm.
No.
I love those toys.
Oh, that's right. They're sold separately
Mhm.
in Japan. That's right. I remember that. I forgot about Safeguard. That was a really cool concept.
I was really upset. I was more sad about it than anything, because it wasn't like I was vigorously like playing with it. Like I was transforming it, and the arm, like I felt it lift, and I looked at it to where it was splitting, and I was like, no fucking way. And I just finished it. And I just popped that like last string of plastic, and I looked at it. And I tried to fix it, and it didn't work. So I just glued the whole thing onto that piece of plastic, and I'm just waiting to get a new one.
It's depressing.
Yeah, and it's my favorite like animated toy.
Which one was it? Was it Jetstorm or Jetfire? I already forget.
Jetfire.
It's Jetfire. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
He's the orange one.
Yep. If anyone has one, they want to, sell. The American versions go for expensive on eBay.
Do they really?
Not super expensive. It's more like $50.
Wow.
Yeah, that's more expensive than I thought they'd be.
Is that for the set or just for one?
For a loose set. I've seen, no one ever sells the American ones separate. I still need to get Leader Bulkhead.
Still waiting, huh?
I still need to get the Leader Magnus.
Really?
What?
I know, I never got him.
I have 3 of him.
He's awesome.
Somehow I ended up with 2 of him loose, and I got 1 in box.
This happened.
Yeah, seriously. Like, I got 1 in mail and had no idea where it came from.
Really? It didn't
this
have
happened
a return
a lot.
Address?
No, well, I mean, I did, but I didn't really look at it. It happened several times before. Like, I got, especially when the first movie toys, I used to buy all the early ones off of eBay. Like, this was many years ago. Like, I bought many of the first movie toys on eBay, and then a couple of times, like, I guess the multiple same sellers sold the same thing to someone else, and, like, they got the wrong address and sent me it instead.
Yeah.
And this happened with Ultra Magnus. Like, I bought a one off of eBay, and I messed around with it. Then, like a week later, I got another one. I'm like, whoa. And it happened. I get a lot of weird shipments in the mail. It hasn't happened in a long time though. But for whatever reason, like the strangest shipment I've ever gotten in the mail that I had no intention of ever bidding or never even saw an auction for, is I got a PlayStation 1 in the mail with Star Wars Rebel Assault 2.
Did you ever return any of this stuff?
No. It's free stuff.
Exactly.
Man.
Keep it.
Yeah.
That's never happened. I got Ultra Magnus. Like, I had never planned to get Ultra Magnus. And one day I went to Kmart and I saw it there for it wasn't even on sale. It was like, how much were anime leaders back then? Like 40?
40, 39, yeah.
Yeah, I had some extra money and I just combined some money. I was like, hey, pick this up for me on your way home, would you? And I'll give you the money to get here. And it was just on a whim. And one day I just had Ultra Magnus and I was like, this is sweet as shit.
Is that how he became your favorite character?
Yeah, he's one of the best ones around.
Oh no, I liked Ultra Magnus always, okay, I've been collecting for a while, but it was back in 2006 or 7 when the Classics Ultra Magnus came out. Remember that 2-pack?
Yeah.
Everyone bought it for the Sky Warp and sold the Ultra Magnus, and then regretted it years later when City Commander came out. I bought that 2-pack for Ultra Magnus and gave away the Sky Warp. I got the Sky Warp back a couple years ago, but, for the same guy. But, yeah, I don't know, I've always liked Ultra Magnus. I saw him in the 86 movie, and then I watched a little bit of G1, and then I just like his designs and shit. So, yeah. And I got animated Magnus, and I was like, ooh, this one has a hammer.
I have become quite as of recently, especially with Beast Hunters, the Prime designs, I've become a big Ultra Magnus fan.
I plan to get all the Prime versions. I got the Cyberverse, the Voyager. I'm gonna get the other Voyager. I was asking about that on Twitter the other day. And then if that the
Platinum one?
Yeah, $70, man. I don't know.
They actually released a price for it?
And I thought we talked about this.
I don't think we did.
The SKUs for Metroplex, Soundwave, and Platinum Magnus.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, Platinum Magnus is $69.99. It's a lot of money for a weaponizer retool.
Yeah, but I think the biggest selling point is the hammer.
Yeah, the hammer's great, and it's cool because it has a little side handle on it.
So yeah, so you could, especially like it would look fucking boss with like say the Beast Hunters Magnus holding it, with 2 hands. But yeah, I do plan on. I still need to get the Cyberverse Ultra Magnus.
Same
cool,
here.
I like him.
Yeah.
I have him hidden at Target.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not sure why I just haven't picked him up yet, because I just been putting off like, I want to get him because he's Ultra Magnus and I would like to have every Ultra Magnus figure in this line, but I just haven't done it yet. I don't know why. I don't want to wait too long.
I got I don't know why. If I don't care about Cyberverse, but some of the Prime ones just look really cool. I liked Bulkhead and Megatron, and I was like, why not just get Optimus and Starscream then? And then I really like the look of Ironhide and Magnus, so I got those.
What were we talking about?
Ultra Magnus? I don't fucking know.
What were we talking about Ultra Magnus?
Animated Ultra Magnus.
Okay. I don't know. News! Let's go to news.
There's news on this show?
Hell yeah, there are. Japanese Transformers Go! Official images of Redecos.
Oh, goody.
Yeah, this is kind of confusing. Like, I don't quite understand this line. Is this supposed to be like intended to be with Transformers Primes on Microns, or is this supposed to be like its own weird, like off-brand?
It's pretty much Japan's way of getting Beast Hunters. As far as we know right now, Arms Micron was Prime only, and it's not continuing.
Oh.
And that blows.
Yeah. It is. I would have liked to see some of these figures with little Microns.
Yeah.
But some of them have big differences. So some of them have small differences. Shockwave is almost more of a blue.
Yeah, it's metallic.
A very metallic blue, and his beast parts are black, which actually kind of fits in a little bit more because it matches the black or the dark pieces on his knees and on his guns. I actually kind of dig that look.
Looks better to me than the yellow one. Yeah,
everyone, okay. Everyone's telling me, like, man, I really like the look of that Shockwave. And I don't care about the claw parts. Like, they look cool in black, but in the end, I don't care. Because they're going
either
off.
way, you're right.
But I like the look of the lighter purple of the Americans so much more. The way that the deep red and that light purple contrast so well from what I've seen. I saw your review, Jesse, how it contrasted so well on your camera. Looked really good.
Thank you. I spent a lot of time on that review.
Good work.
Did you like my "Are All Dead" little scene?
Yes.
I thought I liked that.
It looked nice.
It looked nice. It was cool. But yeah, actually, you know what?
Jesse's blushing over here.
I am blushing. I mean, yeah. If it was like the metallic purple, I think that would look better. But the metallic blue does look cool, just not quite shockwavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's all right. One of the really cool little design changes that they did Beast Optimus Prime with blue windows, blue Star Saber, and presumably blue eyes. And I think that's all the changes they did. I mean, go ahead.
Oh, it's just his the blue on his legs is a little bit lighter.
Oh, I mean, I don't really mind the green on the R version, but I do have to admit that, like, it does look a lot better with the blue.
I don't mind the green on the windows in this, though that blue Star Saber does look nice.
Now, Wyatt, you can pre-order the Doctor Wu Skybreaker sword, which is coming out sometime soon, which is only $15. You can get the normal version. You can get, which is just like his standard one, or you can get a blue one to make it look like it's glowing, or you can get a purple one.
I'd probably get a blue one.
I pre-ordered the normal one.
Yeah, I like the blue one too.
Can I get an orange one?
No orange for you.
Oh, can I get multicolor?
Rainbow sword, yeah.
Can I get
Pride sword?
Can I get Bulkhead sword?
Bulkhead sword. No.
That'd be awesome.
Um,
Fucking military
and
green.
There we go.
Dragotron, which is Predaking, is relatively unchanged. I don't really see any major changes. Do you?
I'm switching through and trying to get. Oh, okay. He's darker and okay. The light gray plastic is now like a deep ashy gray.
Oh, yeah. I see that now. It does look pretty cool, but I mean, it's nothing like to warrant like, oh my god, I had to buy this version now too.
Yeah. I love
Bumblebee. Yeah, I like him too.
I love his robot mode.
I love his dragon mode.
Robot mode.
Dragon mode. Bumblebee is also pretty much exactly the same. Maybe different shades of gray in the gun, I think, but I'm not sure. I haven't picked him up yet. Wheeljack.
He was the only one not there.
Wheeljack, is he about the same?
No. He has less red, I think. I don't have that Wheeljack, but the American one has like black washed like dry brushing on the front of the car. This one doesn't have that. This one has less texture and less paint.
Oh.
Yeah, it does look like
Well,
it's
these are pretty much. Yeah, these ones, the Japanese Go figures are pretty much the Beast Hunters figures, but with like less of the crazy paint schemes.
Yeah, looks like
especially in Soundwave. Let's get to Soundwave. I want to talk about Soundwave.
I'm going down the line. Bulkhead, I think looks a lot better. It goes for more of a show accurate paint job, just more solid greens, not the crazy gold.
No orangey orange.
Yeah.
I want him because the head sculpt on this one points out a lot more. It's just like a goofy ass smiley face.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, and and on well, obviously you can see it in the robot mode too, but the bumper is silver.
Yeah,
which looks nice.
Yeah, that bulkhead actually looks really cool. I forgot about that bulkhead.
Starscream.
That one I like.
It's amazing when a figure like that is painted right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it can make it look so much better. I mean, looking at like I saw Bulkhead and Starscream at all the stores when I was shopping around last week. It was like, damn, that fucking Starscream is ugly as hell. But now we see the pictures of like how it would be properly painted. It's like, it's not too bad. It's not good by any means.
I heard it's actually a pretty good figure. I heard it's fun as hell.
Really?
I heard that too. Yeah.
I haven't really watched any reviews on it. All I know is like, I don't know. I'd like it to get it just for a review's sake, but I mean, I don't want to be like totally pissed off with it also. I'd like to get this version just because of I really do like the paint scheme better, but I don't want to pay the premium charge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I mean, it does look pretty. It looks infinitely better in this paint scheme. Not that fucking bird shit brown green. Like that's a retarded ass color.
Yeah. Now with a Soundwave, does he have light piping or is that just paint?
That's just paint.
Okay.
But Soundwave, okay. His molding, like it looks kind of cool. Like his just lankiness, I don't know. I think it looks cool as shit. It doesn't have that stupid like. I was gonna get the new Soundwave, like for the Ravage and stuff. Like I thought it looked cool. Man, fuck that. I saw that in person. No. Like
I haven't even looked at him yet.
It looks goofy. Like it is. That's the one toy. Like I'd rather get the American Starscream than get the American Soundwave. I won't get it.
Right.
Like I don't even care about Ravage at this point. I'm just like, nope, you ruined it.
I would still like to get it just for Ravage, but I don't care about that figure at all.
Yeah, like I can't do it. I can't spend $15+. I guess I could go get it tomorrow for $10. I think the Target sale ends tomorrow. But
does it?
Yeah, but
shit.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna. If I get any of them for $10, it's probably gonna be Bulkhead.
That is if they have any left.
The only deluxe that when I went to Target that they didn't have was Bumblebee. No shit.
My Target they had everything except like they just had one smoke screen, but other than that they had everything.
I looked around. I was like, $10. Maybe I want a killer Bumblebee. I was like, oh no, I don't. Apparently not.
Not today. I'm going to let you talk about the next news article, Wyatt, since you're a little bit more passionate about it than I am.
Is it the one I think it is?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I finally ordered mine today.
Did you?
Yes, because I got my Google money today. Anyway, so Fans Project is doing their little kind of dealy thing for Not Menasor, and more images that don't look like they were supposed to be released got released. And we see him kind of pose a little bit and how his arms work with the pistons and stuff. And then we see his sword, and his sword looks cool as shit. Have you seen the sword, Jesse?
I glanced at it, but I seriously didn't think too much about it. I don't remember what it looks like at all.
It has a lot of glide to it and sleekness. Let me see if I can find it just to show you, because it's a really nice looking sword.
I'm sure it is. I just have next to no interest in any of these.
The car crash, the not breakdown, that looks like a great toy on its own. If in the end I can't fund this Menasor, and Motor Master just ends up being too much, I will at least be getting car crash. I ordered that today, and then I'm gonna
is he
get
actually
him.
out?
He's out, but Big Bad Toy Store had their pre-orders and then they sold out and then they got more. So they're awaiting their newest shipment. I don't know what's gonna be there, but yeah, because that's where mine's at. Because earlier on in the week it was oh, your pre-order for T-Bone is in. And I was oh shit, I forgot, and I almost overdrew because I didn't have that much money in my account. I was fine.
Oh, speaking of pre-orders, I just want to get this out there. I pre-ordered Marvel Select the Wolverine.
That
did anyone see this?
Yeah, I saw the Wolverine.
I like it. I really like it
cool.
actually.
I want the new Marvel Select Venom. That looks great.
Oh yeah, that is one I was that I love just the multiple heads.
Yeah.
Arms. My favorite head is the Todd McFarlane head. Old school Venom head.
Yeah.
The Madness head is pretty cool too.
I like the one where it's it has Eddie Brock's head underneath and he's screaming and Venom's coming off. Yeah.
Anyway, back to Menasor.
Yeah, he looks cool. His arms still look kind of wonky, but I'm pretty sure someone posted a picture of the Fans Project Colossus, and he had Car Crash and T-Bone as arms. So I think you could Scramble City.
Oh. That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, so hopefully, I don't know, this looks really cool. The Motor Master part looks really cool. You can take the leg pieces and you can flip the cars around. I think I saw someone do that. I don't think it was Photoshop, and I'm pretty sure you can do that to give it more of a G1 look. But it's not that the arms look like really bad arms. It's just the plastic looks kind of thin.
I like the hands.
Yeah, the hands look great. Apparently, the hands have more. They have more joints in them than the Colossus hands did. And Colossus already had really good hands. But yeah, this Menasor looks cool. I hope the final product looks a bit more solid, because I don't think this is it. I don't think this is all he's gonna come with. At least I highly doubt it.
Right.
At least I hope not. Shit. But yeah, I don't know. I really want this. I really want the car crash and the T-Bone. Every time I say I have to pay for my car crash, everyone's like, wait, what? I thought you didn't drive. I was I don't. It's a toy. Oh.
Fucking nerd.
You
Idiot.
fucking nerd.
Stupid.
Buy a car crash toy. Doesn't know what you're talking about.
All these kids in my, I have an English class, and oh my god, for an English class, they have the most, illiterate bullshit conversations I've ever heard. These 16-year-olds, my age, well, I'm not 16, but they talk about, all the speeding tickets and car wrecks they've gotten in, and I'm just yeah, you're the coolest motherfucker on campus right now. Lol, I was going 80 in a 45. Yeah, cool. Fucking moron. Congratulations, you're officially fucking stupid.
I killed three girls in this one car crash.
Oh yeah, I killed 4. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I got 5 STDs.
Oh yeah, well, I was in juvie for 6 months.
I knew a kid in middle school. He was literally like the ghettoest kid, and he fought people. Turns out he went to juvie, messed with the wrong guy, and got stabbed.
Oh my god.
He's my age.
Wow.
Yeah, he died.
Did he really?
Yeah, he died.
Oh, damn. That got really dark really fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd fucking died.
He's dead now. Oh well.
Well, he threatened me a lot. He threatened me to kill me once.
Well, okay, well, it's good.
So that's why when someone told me that, they were like, "Man, that sucks." I was like, "All right."
Not good that he threatened you.
Yeah,
That's
no,
what
no.
I was trying to say.
No, that's not cool. Good, I'd fucking cut your throat too. There was a kid. I got literally the kid who gave me my first death threat. He got a girl pregnant. We're not really friends, but I know the girl and I've talked to her before, and she's cool and all. He got her pregnant. They had the kid and all, and she's good, and she's 18 now and stuff. Well, he's kind of crazy, and I've known him for a really long time. One day he did a lot of drugs, and he went to her house.
Uh-oh.
He went to her house with a gun, and he was going to kill her and the baby. When he got to her house, he panicked, shot her mother in the leg. She didn't die. She lived. She's fine. Like, she was like, what the fuck is your problem? And
like, that's her immediate reaction to me shot in the legs, like,
What the
dude,
fuck is
what
your
the
problem?
fuck?
well, she kind of, yeah. It was, I don't know.
Do that again.
It was on the news and shit. But, yeah, and now he's in jail, so. Yeah. I grew up with some real fucked up people.
Yeah, man, what the
Who
hell
are you hanging out with lately? God.
I don't hang out with those people lately. Shit. I'm on the internet talking to a bunch of nerds on a fucking toy podcast talking about a goddamn $50 car crash toy. That's what the fuck.
And who would have thought that would be the most normal part of your life?
Exactly.
Yeah. Anyway, is that all you had to say about Miniature?
God, that conversation went fucking crazy.
Yeah, it did. What the fuck's up with this?
Jesus Christ.
Andrew, are you going to be getting any of these figures?
I like the third-party stuff. I just can't bring myself to spend the money on them.
Yeah, that's my biggest problem with them. Is,
fuck you.
I really like the Hercules, for example, but $100 per.
Did you buy Hercules?
No. He's too expensive.
I want Hercules. I want Giant. Giant looks like he's fun.
Giant's almost as big as Hercules, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, very close.
But he's actually comprised of smaller figures.
Yeah,
he's just a little bit. Yeah.
I think his are deluxes.
They're not as bulky.
Giant has a lot of engineering into it, and Giant's like 300. Like Green Giant's like 350, 400.
300, yeah, something like that, yeah.
If I know he's still circulating. If I can, I've applied to jobs. If I get a job enough time, I'll have a little jar for Giant so I can have a good Devastator.
Yeah.
You know what's coming out in Japan in just maybe a week?
Transformers Go.
Fort Max.
No. Yeah.
Fuck, dude, that's scary. People like, everyone's shitting themselves. They're like, oh god, I have to pay for that. Oh god.
It's only about a month away.
Cause that's where I'm at. My parents are gonna be. My parents already said like, hey, for graduation, if you want that, sure.
Really? You going for it?
Well, I fucked up in school, so I haven't done good in school for the past couple of years. But this year I'm fine. But they said as long as you graduate, you can have it. Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
Yep. And I'm gonna put fucking toys on it. What's weird is I wonder. Okay, everyone's like, Metroplex is gonna take away from Fort Max, and I thought about that. And at first I was like, that's stupid. No, it won't. But then I thought about that. Will it really? Because that's Fort Max's selling point. Like, everyone's like, well, he has a notable mark in the Transformers as the biggest Transformer ever. Both biggest character, he's not the biggest character, but
as far as like,
he's not as big as Unicron.
Well, yeah,
he's not as big as you got your Unicron.
He's like, he towers over Metroplex.
Yeah, you posted that picture of how big he is. Like, Metroplex went to what, his shin?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's small compared
fuck
to
that.
Fort Max.
Yeah, I wouldn't fuck with that guy. I wouldn't really fuck with any alien robot, but I mean, shit. Okay, Jesse, do you know what Ultron is?
From
Marvel?
Ultron. From
Marvel.
Oh, yeah, duh, yeah.
Ripclaw's head looks like a rejected Ultron head sculpt.
I would look at it right now if I didn't put him away.
Damn.
So,
Damn. Alright. Wait, Sportus, you don't have Ripclaw, do you?
What's that?
You don't have Ripclaw, do you?
No.
Okay.
Why not?
Not yet.
That's how we need to answer each other. Why the fuck not? Alright, next up on the agenda
Wait,
is...
you didn't finish your point you were trying to make.
Oh, yeah, I did. What the fuck? Ripclaw's head looks like Ultron's head.
No, about Metroplex versus Fort Max.
Oh yeah, I didn't. What the fuck was that point? Oh, no, yeah, it was the one thing that I said about his merit as the biggest Transformer ever, and I wonder if that'll take away from like his special spot in the Transformers fandom. Like, I know his character stands out, but I want to know if the toy will stand out as much anymore.
I think so.
I think it's kind of sucks that the year that he gets reissued, he's no longer the biggest. I know that's silly.
It is that I do get that a lot. Like that is very bittersweet.
It's like, hey guys, guess what?
Tragedy.
His
really crown is being stolen.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Sandbagging him. Fort Max would take Metroplex out of the room and be like, that wasn't cool, man. We got, you can go into that. I think you'll care more about that.
What's that?
The Ultimate Predaking and Optimus Prime official images.
Yeah, but there's like new. I actually noticed this a while ago, a little before it was like reported. They first got new official images of Ultimate Optimus Prime, and somehow in the BBTS pre-order.
Yeah, I saw that.
BBTS pre-order for Voyager Optimus. Was like, why does he look so different? I'm looking, it's like, huh, that's not the same figure. That's the Ultimate one. I should tell them about this, but I'm not.
But I'm not. What got me about that was even in the Voyager cases, they had gone back and changed it to the Ultimate Optimus Prime 1. So, but now it's all been switched back. I don't know. I thought that was funny. I was like, I wonder, is that a prank or what? But
trying to drive more sales, misguidedness, maybe. Kind of like how you thought you were buying the first edition Cliff Jumper from that one website.
Oh, that's fucking Toy Wiz. Fuck Toy Wiz. Jesus Christ. God, I cannot think of more of a bullshit online retailer. Man, fuck that place. Toy Wiz, more like Poop Wiz. But seriously, fuck them.
Fuck that shit. Homie, don't play that.
Well, man, fuck them. Now I'm mad.
But I didn't realize about Ultimate Optimus that you can't take off that goofy thing on his back.
Yeah,
it's like
that's a bummer.
Attached to him.
Yeah,
that's stupid.
Yeah,
I do like his shield.
I don't care for the shield. His sword's kind of neat, maybe.
Yeah, but all around his figure, I really don't care. I mean, it looks like an upscaled Voyager Prime.
Yeah,
nothing more. Like exact same transformation and all.
Nothing
more. I don't get it. Yep. But yeah, I don't. But the Ultimate Predaking, I think, looks fucking cool.
All right. I don't.
Why?
Really? Why not?
Okay. I don't think it looks bad. I do not think it looks bad. I think it looks fine. Though, I have my Voyager. I really, really love the playability of the Voyager, and the Ultimate doesn't seem to have a lot of that. The Ultimate seems to be more hindered, and the one thing I like about the Ultimate, though, is I'll give him, is his hind legs and his legs all around look more like dragon legs. Like, he looks more natural.
Yeah.
But his midsection looks fucking stupid. I think it looks silly. And
I think it looks different. I don't really think it looks stupid.
From what the three of us here have seen, Predator King don't look like that in the show. Predator King ain't that fat.
Are you calling Predator King fat?
Hey, you're the one saying you like it. All right,
He doesn't like that.
Fucking just bursts in my house, eats me. It doesn't look bad. And then, like, his gigantic fucking tail sword, you know he's not going to be able to hold that.
No way. There's no chance. Which is why the biggest reason I want this thing is the reason why I wanted a Voyager. I think the Dragon mode looks fucking tits.
I'm trying to look for pictures of it. I can't find them on BBTS anymore. I looked at Beast Hunters, they're not there.
Ultimate.
Unless it's on the front page, maybe.
Predator King.
Yeah, I think I'm with you, Wyatt.
Just Google Ultimate Predator King and you'll see it.
I think I'm with
you, Wyatt. Is it not on BBTS?
I really didn't look. What, you're agreeing Wyatt on what part?
Well, I think he makes good points. You know, the more I think about it, I think the Voyager is better.
I like this one's weapons. I like his little crossbow missile launchers.
Yeah, I mean, he's got good stuff, but, you know.
His robot mode hands are better.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I have to see it in person.
I like the jointage. Yeah.
At what part do you think Predator King looks fat in the Ultimate one?
The fact that he's fat.
Where? Like where?
In his stomach.
In Dragon mode?
Yeah, and he has cankles.
He does not look like... What are you talking about? Okay, yeah, I do see the cankles, but I don't see any, like, fatness on him. I think you're seeing things.
Really? Look at the picture when he's in the box.
In the box? Oh, are you talking about the robot mode?
No, Dragon mode.
I don't know what you're talking about. You're smoking crack, dude.
Hey. Okay, this picture right here. Fucking fat as shit. Or wait, can't even see that.
Give me a link.
I mean, oh, wait a minute. That's why Predator King's a Target exclusive. That's right.
What?
Yeah.
This Predator King's a Target exclusive?
That's what was reported, I think, at, like, Toy Fair.
Huh.
Yeah, weird, huh?
Either way, I'm going to get it. I love the Dragon mode. I love that it has a 21-inch wingspan. I think that's pretty
cool.
fucking cool. I mean, dragons are meant to have giant-ass wingspans. I don't care about the robot mode. I'm getting it solely for the Dragon mode. And plus, it would just look so fucking cool, like with a bunch of little tiny deluxe dragons around it as its little pets.
Pets, slaves. If it depends on the price. If it's gonna be an exclusive, it depends on the price. Because if it costs like $60, are you still gonna get it?
Yeah.
Oh well, fuck.
I don't think it'll be that expensive.
If it's like 30, it won't be 30. If it's like 40, I'll probably get it.
Yeah, 40 is about right.
If it's an exclusive, though, who knows? I don't know if an MSRP has been talked about. I'm too lazy to look into that right now. It's 1 o'clock in the fucking morning. I'm not looking into that right now.
1 o'clock exactly.
Yep.
I like it a lot.
Welcome to Eastern Times, Sportmas.
Someone want to go bowling. Wasn't me. Not my fault this time.
At least I kept everyone updated.
But you know,
I didn't just
I will
disappear.
say this: I wish we lived closer in proximity. It would be more fun.
Well, you can move.
I could.
I mean, I'm close to Wyatt, and Wyatt's close to me. You're the odd one left out, so if anyone had to move, it would be
I
you.
know. I'm always the odd one left out.
Like, you live in that buckfuttard state.
I know. I hate my state.
What state? What state?
Washington.
Yeah.
You live in Washington?
Not D.C.
No
I love how Wyatt has to refrain from laughing to say that he lives in Washington. Like, you live in Washington?
I thought you lived in like California, or I don't know. No offense to anyone who lives in Washington.
I was
you don't
born
live there.
Yeah, I grew up in California.
I was born in San Diego.
Oh, cool.
You know where I was born?
Where?
Columbus, Ohio. You know where I live right now?
New Anchorage.
Columbus, fucking Ohio.
Oh.
Yeah.
Except the fucked up part, like where I was born in San Diego, it was Santee, and if I would have continued to live there, I would have went to Santana High School. And right when I was in high school, there was a school shooting there.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So that was kind of fucked up. Anyway.
Anyway. Okay, this is kind of funny because I don't think anyone really knew what was going on here. So, the this company called Impossible Toys, right? They released like a video demonstration. I didn't see the pictures for these or any like CGI renderings or artwork for these until the video got released. And I looked at the art, you know, as I was watching the video. I was like, oh, that art looked kind of cool. Like, these look like they can be neat. And then in the video, they got done transforming the toy. And then they were done. And I was like, oh. Alright, not really. But I was under the impression that these were supposed to be classics Tetrajets.
Right.
But thank God they're not supposed to be classics Tetrajets. I think they're meant to be G1. Like G1 stand-ins.
Yeah.
Because these are not classics toys. As G1 fill-ins, I think they do fine. I think they're kind of like over-engineered to be G1 stand-ins.
The jet modes are really fucking cool.
Yeah, jet modes are great. But
the transformation is ingenious to an extent.
It's with the wings, how the wings just kind of like stop transforming after a while.
But
I don't even care. I don't care about the wings.
The legs are too short.
The legs are too short. The torso's too long. The heads are too goofy.
Proportions are all off. Yeah.
It's all fucked up in every way, sense of form. My God.
That's why I say I wonder if it's gonna be if these are meant to be G1 stand-ins. Because G1s didn't have a lot of proportion. Only a few figures did, to be honest. Everyone else, like Megatron and like really the jump starters had proportion. At least on my shelf. Devastator had some fucked up proportions. Even the original Seekers had some fucked up proportions.
Well, can you can't really say anything against G1 toys. Ironhide didn't have a head.
Yeah, I know. Fucking. Yeah, I'm not saying that against G1 toys. It's just I don't know. I'm pretty sure these are meant to be G1s.
The cone heads look slightly better.
Yeah, I haven't decided if I want one of these. If I get one, it's either gonna be Thundercracker or one of the cone heads.
Yeah, I like the cone heads the most. The white one.
It'd either be Thrust or Ramjet.
Yeah.
But I don't want to get Ramjet because he's just white and that's boring. It'll probably be Thrust or Thundercracker if I get one of these. I'd like to get one. They look fun. It's just a matter of that first appearance. I was like, whoa. I didn't. This is Impossible Toys' first thing, is it?
No, they made several things. They made a lot of things. Like they made the posable like Alpha Trion figure. They made that crappy RC. They made the animated
and Fan Zone.
Yeah, Fan Zone figures. They made the Spike and Daniel figures that could transform. Yeah, they made a bunch of things.
I remember these. Yeah, okay, yeah, they made the little trinket figures, and then they made that Valkyrie RC, which tanked.
Yeah. Sadly, if I were to get one, I think it would have to be Starscream, just because it's Starscream.
Mm-hmm.
But god damn, that fucking robot looks balls. It looks stupid. But $50 is too much. Like if I were to get any of these, it would have to be at least like $30 at the most. If like they were like ultra clearanced.
I'd like to fiddle with one. I see these probably getting clearanced. Oh, here, I'm gonna add Thrust to my cart and see how much is left of him. 5,000. Update cart.
All of them available.
Alright. 653 thrusts. I think there's gonna be a version of this on clearance.
Yeah. There's at least like probably looks like at least like 500 of each one available.
Yeah.
Which is a lot.
I mean,
that's a lot of stock.
Yeah, these are in of like there's 6 and then there's 7. There's 7 of these. 7 different incarnations of the same exact thing.
Yeah, they went wild with that one.
They did every single seeker they could until it exploded. I'm like a Thundercracker again. Or Rebeller. I like the name Rebeller.
Rebeller.
I like it for Thundercracker. Yeah, Thundercracker looks kind of nice. Like, I like his blue. I want to fiddle with one of these. I just want to play with it. And hand it back to Jesse. Be like, here you go.
And I'll be like, here you go. As I'm talking to the garbage.
But why? You broke it.
You're just like, you hand it, like, you're gonna play with that. And I was trying to hand it back. You start stepping away. The curse is yours. No tags backs.
No. Yeah, I think that's about it for these fucking little silly figures.
They're so silly, I want one.
Actually, I actually should mention this since we were talking about Fort Max earlier. But one little, I'm not sure if it's exciting to you or not, but like this is all really cool stuff. Like in our latest translation of Figure King magazine for Fort Max, revealed that his eyes are going to be painted red instead of being stickers, which is a huge sigh of relief for me because I cannot say how many times I've seen pictures of Fort Max and his eyes have always been crooked.
Yeah.
And like that has just been like, have been giving me like little panic attacks about thinking about getting Fort Max. Like, just that's just one detail you cannot fuck up. And instead of like having like a cardboard tray with like zip ties, he's going to have a G1 style foam tray.
That's the way to go.
That's the thing that excited me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome.
That's the way to do it.
Oh, hell yeah, man. And easy storage.
I want to see his box art.
That's going to bring me right back to the 80s. Oh man, I cannot wait. And apparently, I've never knew about this problem, but apparently the Master Sword is like put together with screws, and as soon as you put on the stickers, you could not get to the screws again. So now the detailings on the sword is going to be painted, so you can easily access the screws if you want to take the sword apart. From what I understand, and those are like the.
Oh yeah. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. So. Just still a bunch of more good news about Fort Max. Get me even more excited about it.
Are there going to be any stickers?
Yeah, the rest is going to be stickers.
Okay, because that's one thing I kind of want to do. I kind of want to sit on my living room floor and sticker up a G1 Fort Max.
Fucking take all day.
That seems like a fun thing to do and record.
Yeah, that's going to take hours.
Well, yeah. I mean, editing shit. They made
just speed it up.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's the only way to go. Yeah.
Or that'd be a good opportunity to do like a live show.
For all of us.
Yeah, or singles, whatever. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Stickering up a Fort Max.
Yeah, we're all just sitting around.
We're making that exact same news. It's like
we don't use actual words. I was trying to imitate like schoolgirls, but I guess it didn't work.
No, it didn't. It just sounded like annoying squealing. Beast Hunters.
What the fuck? We were talking about Fort Max. You have to bring that modern day.
I know
that modern day hashtag garbage.
Yep.
Hasbro.
So over the past week, I'm not trying to bring anyone else's business onto the podcast, but something really funny I read It was the funniest thing I fucking read. And Resident PL on Twitter got a GoBot, and then he got GoBot's Puzzler. And,
the combiner.
Mr. The Evangelist replied to him with straight-ankled GoBot shit. Oh my fucking god. Anyway, hold on. Okay, Jesse.
Wyatt.
Hey now. Hey.
I'm here too.
Whoa, okay. Yeah, I was about to say, wait, Sportimus, you too. Does your Beast Hunters Prime? I'm playing with them. Does yours have stretch marks anywhere?
Nope.
Fuck. Does yours, Sportimus?
No.
Does yours, Sportimus? Okay. Literally out of nowhere, on one of the spikes on his gut has one. I don't know where the fuck that pressure came from.
Mine doesn't.
One day I'm gonna pick up Voyage Optimus Prime. He's gonna snap in half.
Like, it's happened again!
No.
It's an omen.
No.
Oh god, I'll be so upset. Why doesn't my shit break? I'm not even rough with it.
I don't know, but I'm not letting you any of my toys, that's for sure.
Let me sticker up your Fort Max.
I don't know how. Fuck you. Beat you away with baseball bat.
I don't know how your house burned down.
I don't care about the house. He fucked up my Fort Max.
Wouldn't that be some shit as soon as you got Fort Max and you're like, oh, awesome, I finally got it. And you're like, I'm gonna go celebrate out to dinner. You put it in your living room, you come back, there's fucking fire departments at your house.
The world would end in that day.
I'm sorry, we couldn't save your animals or your grandmother. It's like, my fucking Fort Max.
That would be a good day to die.
I've waited 20 fucking years. Oh, that would suck. That would suck. Okay. Don't, I think it'll blow because it's such an old mold and pouring and all that stuff, and so fucking big. That would suck if, what the fuck's his name? Fort Max. I keep wanting to say Ultra Magnus. I know. If Fort Max had, like, some legit hardcore, like, stressing and arm snapping QC issues.
Better not. That's all I had to say about that.
Because I can see that happening, and then the problem is, even if you try to fix it, you probably couldn't. Because it's like, it has, like, cannon sounding ratchet joints in some parts. And then, like, if you want to send that back, it's 2.5 feet of toy.
That won't be fun. Beast Hunters again.
What about it?
Season premiere was today.
No, it wasn't.
In the U.S. anyway.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
It was too.
Oh, okay.
And it was awesome.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
I almost missed it.
It was fantastic.
I came home today, or yesterday, I guess. I saw the marathon. I was watching it. I sat down in my bed to watch it. I woke up at 7:33. And I was like, you motherfucker. I almost missed it.
But we already saw it, kind of.
Yeah, but I wanted to see it in, like, good quality. I'm still going to watch it next week, too.
Yeah, I found a good quality of Dark Mount on YouTube. I'm going to watch in a little bit.
Did you not watch it tonight?
No.
Oh.
I don't have the hub anymore.
No one has the hub anymore. I know that you're the third person who
lost the hub.
Yeah.
Yep. I lost it when I switched from dish back to cable. Anyway, so give us a general. Since I didn't actually see the episode, but I've seen the quote unquote movie of the first 3 episodes. Give us a quick little recap of this episode.
Well, where did this leave off? Alright, so, it shows little clips of what happened last season, and then it opens up, and the Decepticons go down to the Autobot base, and out of fucking nowhere, Smokescreen just comes through the fucking mountain, and it's just like, oh, Optimus, I gotta save you. And I didn't get that. I didn't understand how Smokescreen went through the space bridge and then went back and no one saw him.
That is a huge fucking plot hole in this. I call it bullshit. Like, as soon, like, he went through the space bridge and supposedly, like, decided to go right back. He would have ran into Optimus and Ratchet, like, right away.
I think that'd be fucking hilarious if they actually showed that where he ran back in and then there's like, Smokescreen, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm not here, guys. Ignore me.
Can't see me.
It did make sense. And then he wasn't. Was he the first or last one to leave?
Ratchet was the last one.
The second to last.
Okay. I didn't know. I thought he was the first for some reason. But still, that's funny. And then I don't understand how he got there and then ran back. And then he's like, because what he said was, as soon as I got back, the blast had just hit. Like, the space bridge wasn't open for you, though. You would have gotten back, gotten caught in the blast, and died.
Plot device.
It did make sense. It felt like they wrote the ending of the last episode, and then they decided, like, oh shit, how are we gonna get Smokescreen to Optimus?
Yeah, that's basically how it was.
And then he's like, oh, I got the phase shifter from Cybertron. It's like,
like he says, like, in the midst of the way he phrases it, in the middle of the confusion, that sounds like a fucking lie that anyone would tell someone. In the confusion, which is some bullshit to say, like, I don't know how I got it.
Like, I don't. That bothered me. That bothered me more than how he got back to the base. I was like,
very cheap writing.
And then I didn't know the Forge was in. I didn't know the Forge was in the base. I thought the Forge was on Cybertron.
Why would they bring it to Cybertron though?
I don't know. I thought it was.
They left it on the base.
Yeah, he was used to fix the Star Saber before they went to Cybertron.
He left it there.
And then what happened? Did all the other also? Okay, I'm gonna get into this in a minute because this pissed me off. Did all the relics from Cybertron get destroyed, like the Star Saber and stuff?
I don't know. I hope not the Star Saber because that's my favorite weapon.
Okay. Optimus starts going on about how the Forge of Solus Prime actually isn't, like, mystical. It has a certain amount of power, and it's running low. Are you fucking kidding me?
They can't even change the batteries. Yeah.
That sounds like the cheapest thing, though. Like, that doesn't make any sense.
Well, someone pointed out on the forums that why not just forge a new hammer?
Yeah, and then Optimus is like, we need to use it to rebuild the Omega Lock. Really? Are you serious?
Yeah, I wasn't quite sure how, but I mean, I understand it, but like,
yeah. I don't agree with it.
Yeah, that's a lot of
even
work.
If he wanted to fix himself, how could he? He cannot lift his own hand off the ground.
Yeah, and then like I don't know. It's all weird, and like this is literally my only problem. It was everything with Optimus and Smokescreen I didn't like. Everything else from the first 3 episodes, like I liked everything else. Everything else is actually really good. Like the stuff with the first 3 episodes with I won't go into that because actually that's kind of a spoiler.
Yeah.
Let's only cover the first one, but it's really good. Like the stuff they do with everyone else is really good, and.
But I was surprised about what's his name, the oldest kid. Oh, Jack, thank you. I mean, he pulled a Miko with that phone call.
Yeah, the text message.
He's
like,
fucking idiot.
Fucking stupid ass.
In actuality, as long as their cell phones are even on, they'd be able to track them. Like, they would literally have to, like, smash their phones not to be able to be tracked.
Yeah.
Like, I called bullshit on that, like, as soon as, like, they mentioned that. They're like, yeah, bullshit.
Bullshit, you be dead. You're dying. And then, like, they evacuated all of Jasper, Nevada. Like, it wasn't bad. It was just like, well, where is everyone? Where'd they go? Like, and wouldn't the world now know that there's, like, fucking aliens and shit? That's one thing that I don't get about Prime. They make a big deal about being on Earth, but they don't show the, like, worldwide connection to the Autobots or even the Transformers. Like, the Earth has to know about them now. Like, the masses know.
Yeah, there's just
like as far as Earth is portrayed, there's Jasper, Nevada, and the rest is just either jungle, desert, or Arctic.
Antarctic. Yeah.
Never mind the giant city that sprouted up from nowhere. The Fortress of Doom.
Because, and then, like, you have, like, that one episode where they're at Raph's house, and his mom, they couldn't, like, they didn't animate his mom. Actually, like, they animated, like, her fat arm, or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
That's not very nice, Wyatt.
Hey, it's not my fault.
Okay.
And, it didn't... That's one thing I don't get about Prime, like, they show Fowler, like, and they show Fowler, like, in his office, and they're all, like, doing stuff and gathering supplies. Why are they doing all this? Like, who's there? Like, that didn't make sense. They need... For how good the animation is this season, you would think they'd be able to pay for, like, a room of people.
Anyway. What else?
Jack is fucking stupid, though, for that. And then, like, how they dealt with it was cool. With the gas station explosion. And then, like, Optimus is just talking to Smokescreen, and he's just like, oh, well, and Optimus just won't, he will not let Smokescreen win the conversation.
It's like he wants to die. He's like, screw it, I'm done.
Yeah, he does. He's like, there's no hope. I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm done. I'm good. And
I give up.
Your turn.
Jesse, you don't think, I mean, even from the first 3 episodes right now, you don't... The stuff with Optimus is not concluded or resolved within the first 3 episodes.
Not at all, no.
Jesse, you don't think that you think the new Optimus model is bullshit?
I do.
Okay, follow up.
Follow up?
Yeah, like, tell me why you think that. Please.
Well, I mean... Unless... Okay, I do really think that somehow... Okay, at least, I don't know. I do think they're going to do some sort of thing with at least attempting to make Smokescreen a Prime, or at least a temporary Prime, and then Ultra Magnus is going to be his second in command, or do something. Because, I mean, or I don't know how they're going to fix it, because all the artwork we've seen of Prime has been the same kind of toy style artwork you see on the box. And
though there is one though that is a lot different.
Yeah, but that's just one little generic pose.
Yeah, but we haven't seen it before, and you know how stingy they are with like animation models and stuff.
I guess
I'm not debating you. Like
yeah.
I'm curious as to why you think this.
I guess it's just kind of what I hope for. I would like to be tricked into thinking that Optimus is going to be in the rest of the show.
So you think Optimus is gonna die?
Yes.
Alright. What do you think, Sportmus? Sportmus, you think is it your theory that Smokescreen becomes Optimus or something?
I really don't want Optimus to die either. I'd like to see him come back somehow, but for some reason I have a weird feeling that the Beast Hunter's Optimus Prime Voyager is actually Smokescreen.
Okay, I have another little idea.
Alright.
Which is kind of like a kind of a different spin of Andrew's. What I think might happen, which I think might be a little bit more realistic, is that maybe Smokescreen and Optimus do some sort of merger.
I got that idea as we were talking about this because the close-up on Optimus Prime's face on the box looks like Smokescreen's face.
Like, kind of like a Namekian style merger, like how Piccolo merges with Kami. Like, he's still him, he's still Piccolo, but he has all of Kami's knowledge, his abilities, his memories, and maybe, Optimus will still be Optimus, but he's also part Smokescreen now, and he's also has a newfound courage, newfound willingness,
personality.
Yeah. I'm kind of leaning a little bit more towards it. I'm just kind of hoping for the overall death of him. I mean, just like to bring the show down to fucking earth again. Not to show that Optimus is the supreme Autobot of the universe, showing that he can die and he will die at some point. Because he even admitted himself that Optimus said, when Unicron was telling Optimus said, you will die, and Optimus said something like, that is inevitable, but not today. Like, he knows he's going to die in battle somewhere along the lines.
And I don't mind that so much as long as it's meaningful. As long as it does something good. Yeah.
Though there's little things though, like, okay, here's the interesting thing. And I noticed this by the toys. When the show came out, they said the little idea behind the show, the reason it's called Transformers Prime, is the show is going to delve into what it means to be a Prime. And that never really happened, ever.
Not yet, anyway.
Yeah, until now. And, like, with Season 2, that obviously kind of just fell apart. That didn't happen at all.
Yeah, we were on... Fuck that.
Yeah. Though, the most interesting thing was the consensus I read from all the interviews I read about Season 3 is... What Season 3 is, and the conclusion of it is... This is how they wrote the series to end. Like, from the beginning, the ending was written. And I knew that they were going to do this because I was always confused on the toy boxes. They always said Series 1. And I was like, well, that's not Series 1. This is like Series 4 with the deluxes and stuff. But on Beast Hunters boxes, all of them say Series 2. So they knew they were going to have two different series. And, like, this ending has been written in Prime since it started. And so maybe they're going into what it means to be a Prime with Smokescreen. Now, that wouldn't be as bad if Smokescreen wasn't introduced, like, 7 episodes ago. That doesn't make sense. Like, I've known you for about 2 weeks. You're the new all-being fucking leader of the Autobots. That doesn't make sense if they're going to do that. And I think they know that, and I don't think they're going to do that. I think Smokescreen will become leader, and I think Optimus might die or almost die. I don't know. I think that's BS, though, that the reason they can't outright use the Forge on Optimus, at least what we've seen, is because it's running out of power.
That is kind of a fucking sell-out plot to voice.
That's stupid. And that makes no fucking sense, either.
Recharge
They never brought that up, ever. They never brought that up. Like, they made, like, 2 or 3 Starsabers from it, fixed a fucking space bridge, and now they're just like, I can't fix my body.
It's almost empty.
Yeah, like, it would have been better if, like, as Optimus finished the space bridge, you're like, it's almost empty.
Like, okay.
Just a little line.
That's useful information, Optimus. I'm sure that won't come up later.
Hey, we're not going to need us to fix anyone or anything. Like, I don't know.
Although, I do kind of like how fucking grim Optimus is as he's, obviously dying.
Yeah, that was good acting.
It's almost weird because in like, all the other incarnations... I'm sorry, you can go on.
What really, like, what kind of, like, it really just stands out, like we already kind of mentioned, is him just struggling to say no hope. He's always been, like, always the one, like, not so emotional, keeping everything, like, there is a way to get out of everything. There is no end in sight. There's always a way. But now he's just like, fuck, man, this sucks.
Well, okay, here's the thing. Now, I agree with that, though. In this, he obviously has faith. Like, he even says, like, we have to survive. But as people, like, our lives don't matter. It's our race that has to survive. So he believes in hope. Though what's weird is, in every incarnation, Optimus has been this noble leader who doesn't want to die, but when he's dying, he accepts it. Like in the G1 movie, he doesn't want to die.
Robot Jesus.
Yeah, he accepts it though, and he's like, I'm gonna die here. And that, I think G1's kind of a wonky, but there are other, incarnations where he's accepted death, but not pursued it. In this, it feels like he's like, no, I want to die. That's what it feels like. And that doesn't make sense. Like, he would leave the burden of Megatron's Earth and Cybertron and Megatron's servants to the rest of the Autobots while he dies.
I didn't get that feeling at all.
I don't know. Like I didn't get that
I think he's
far.
just realizing that he would rather the energy be used to rebuild his planet than just on him.
Yeah, he's not being selfish. He wants.
No, yeah. I don't feel he
the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the one.
But it's the fact of I mean, I don't know.
I kind of see your point a little bit, but I still think that.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying it's right either, because it's not. I don't think that. I don't think that's what's going on. That's just what it seems like. If that makes sense, I don't know. It's just like he keeps saying no hope, and it's like Optimus has an answer for everything of why he can't survive. He's like, we'll use the Forge. We can't, and it's low on power. It's like, alright, well, we get Ratchet to fix you up. Nah. Why? Nah, man. Well,
I'm just done. Time for me to punch out.
We need a leader. And he's like, you can be the
fork
leader.
me, I'm done. I'm tired.
Need a vacation.
This shit hurts, man. I don't want to move.
And then, like, I still think it's kind of like, how the shit did Optimus survive that blast?
He's good.
I'm kind of over that by now, because I don't think that's actual plot, like, hole. But still, how the hell did he survive that?
Just barely.
And then,
even his light bulbs were blinking. He was barely alive.
And I thought, like, it was kind of awkward, because how they ended the second season with his arm sticking up out of the grave. But then, like, they showed that, and he was just kind of, like, wedged in there with his arm sticking up, like, reaching. I thought that was funny.
What else was memorable about this episode?
Well, Shockwave came back at the end. He walked in.
That's where.
Yeah. Very fucking epic.
That love it.
Oh yeah. Just like the well, okay, so like the Knockout and the Decepticons are searching for the relics on Cybertron, and one of the Vehicons I think goes talk to Knockout and says, "What's that?" And they all look at it and gasp, and they go back to Earth, and Knockout says, "No, we didn't find any of the relics, but we found something more valuable or useful." The space bridge opens up. We already know who it is, but for people that don't like the little kids, like, what the fuck is it? What the fuck?
The little kids are like, what the fuck, Mom?
But then the fucking eye comes up, and the little kids are like, oh shit!
I think the coolest thing was they didn't show the eye didn't come up. They showed like his midsection, and you hear like because that's what you see. You see the midsection, not his eye, and you see like the cord and like the size of him, and as he's waltzing, and it's all like heavy and shit. Yeah, his reveal was really cool.
Yeah, his reveal was fucking cool. That one thing that like I know this is not going to happen till next episode when we actually get to hear more of him talking. But I find his voice really fucking terrifying. I'm not sure, but like if I was Starscream, like his emotions, like as Starscream was being kind of like questioned. Basically, Shockwave was being like, was questioning Starscream like, why didn't the search party come? Didn't you come looking for me? And the way he sounds, you can't tell if he's actually pissed off or if he's actually like a legit, like asking a equation about like, why fix this equation for me? Why did this not happen? Or if he's really genuinely pissed off because of the way his tone is and the way he sounds, it's like it does sound like a mad computer. Just the way
we didn't get to that in this episode.
No. I know. That's why I says like yeah. But like I just wanted to bring that up for now because that's something I really want to talk about because I find Shockwave's voice is just so fucking terrifying, but because it's so subtle in every way.
So because we're talking about Shockwave here. I mean, nothing in the next 3 episodes Shockwave does. Well, he doesn't really do anything. So yeah, I guess these aren't spoilers. But okay, I guess we're gonna go to the next 3 episodes right now because we kind of covered everything for the first. I just want to know a few things for the next couple episodes. So I want to talk because I'm with Jesse and Spormus here now. Did you hear Starscream's line in parts 1 and 2 where he's just like, I saw that smug look in Shockwave's eye.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, when he was talking to Knockout.
Hilarious.
That was hilarious.
And then, okay, this made me laugh really hard when they find the picture of Ratchet and Starscream finds it at the same time. And then he turns around and is like, an Autobot! And they're just standing there, just staring awkwardly at the computer. And with the straightest face, Knockout just like, ha!
Yeah.
That was great. It's like, ah!
Fucking retard.
Fucking monkey.
Fucking monkey and shit, guys. And then, okay.
That's been a running gag in the whole series, you know? That monkey.
But just, Knockout's reaction is great.
Knockout has been really good in this series, in this season so far.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then, like, I don't know. Okay.
It's funny how Starscream
Shockwave is just staring at Starscream.
Okay.
I'm sorry, you go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say that scene where Starscream's talking to Knockout, he's all bragging like, you know, he's like the first in command behind Megatron.
Yeah.
And he tells Knockout that nobody wants his position.
Yeah. That's what Starscream
you,
had. And, like, I don't know. And then, I found it kind of awkward when Shockwave was, like, interrogating Starscream almost. He's like, I find your response logical. I'm like, alright, we get it. It's Shockwave. Please don't do that again.
Yeah.
You don't like that?
That's alright.
I like it. I think that's what I was saying. Like, it matches his personality. Like, he has a tone of like a intimidating computer. Like,
yeah, it felt very generic. It felt very generic.
That's why, because he talks like a computer. It is generic.
Not generic for the character. Generic is like a writing sense. Like, get it, guys, it's Shockwave. Haha.
Yeah, maybe older fans would feel that, but like for newer fans, that like they would understand. It's new to them.
What the fuck? I want to see people get really mad because I don't really care. It's just like, all right, we get it. But I want to see someone get really fucking aggro. The fact that he said that, like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. I thought this guy's supposed to be smart. His grammar sucks. That'd be great. But yeah, it was just like, we get it. You're Shockwave.
Shockwave is cool.
Shockwave is cool.
He's probably...
He terrifies Starscream.
my second favorite new character in the series. As in reoccurring character now.
The one thing I liked about that was as he's walking through the space bridge, you don't see him yet, but Starscream knows exactly who the fuck it is.
It's like, oh my god, I'm so fucked.
It's like, oh god, I am fucked.
He fears him. Well,
this Shockwave isn't emotionless, I don't think. When he was interrogating Starscream, like, you know, how come you guys didn't come back for me? And I kind of picked that up as like a bit of like apathy on Shockwave's part, where he wasn't upset about it, but it kind of like, I don't want to say hurt his feelings, but
no, that's what I was trying to say. Like, he almost sounds like he is like super pissed off about, but it also just sounds like he's trying to fill in the gap of the equation. Like, why did this happen? Yeah.
But to me, it didn't sound more angry. It sounded more like upset. Yeah. Like.
But either way, I find his the voice actor is brilliant. I find it's terrifying. It's so cool. At first, like when we first saw him in the episode Out of the Past, I'm like, wow, really? This is not what I was expecting. But then now I'm like, oh, this is cool.
I found it kind of funny how they explained it. It's like, well, I was blinded. Somehow I found my way back into my lab and reconstructed my face. I just liked imagining that, where he's just fuddling around. He's like, "What the fuck?"
Haven't I been on this stump before?
This tree reminds me of something. If I turn to the left, I'll be in my lab. Yeah, that sounds great. They should have shown more of that.
Just walking around, bumping into shit. Fuck! Ow!
tripping over bodies and shit. Going up the stairs where he's like trying to feel around, but he can't because his cannon arm.
By the way,
that's true.
How it must be really awkward being a scientist only having one arm to really type with.
That's a good point.
I think it'd be great if they used the same animatic for another character, but they used it on Shockwave, so they show him typing with both arms, but he's just like hitting the keyboard with his cannon.
I don't think you're doing it right.
I want to see him bludgeon. I want to see him bludgeon someone with that arm. Like, I want to see him get mad at the computer, just fucking hit it.
Me too.
Oh, that's another thing. Laserbeak. Laserbeak got like fried.
Mhm.
So I wonder if like Ravage is gonna be in the show.
Maybe.
Like, oh, I need a new one.
Now you gotta buy it now. Fuck.
I'm not buying it. Fuck it.
Or you'll buy it.
Give me the Japanese one.
Is that about it from this episode?
Yeah, from this and I guess the other one.
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, there's one key character we haven't talked about yet. Do you know who I'm talking about? No.
Huh? Well, I didn't hear you.
There's one key character we haven't talked about yet.
Oh, who? Freddy King?
No, well, kinda, yeah. But, like, he's not really a character. He has no character. Ultra Magnus.
Oh,
I was gonna say that. Well, he's gonna be revealed in next week.
Yeah, that's what. Well, he kind of said, like, we've talked about that. We've talked about this week in this week's episode and every next few episodes. So anyway, I love Ultra Magnus's voice actor.
Yeah, I do too.
Did you actually find out who it was?
I found out who it was, but I don't know.
I don't remember his name, but everyone knows who he is. He always plays the asshole in movies. He always plays like the stern guy or the asshole. But like I've read interviews that he turns out to be like the world's nicest guy, which is usually how it plays out. Actors that usually play assholes in movies or shows always are typically like really, really nice, while like people that play nice guys in movies turn out to be pricks.
Yeah, where they actually have like a moral, like yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like Ultra Magnus.
He's very by the book.
Yeah.
Soldier.
I mean, to the T.
He has Optimus's guns.
Yeah, well, he's Optimus's model.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell
So
on the like low definition one, but I've been looking.
Mm-hmm. Looking for what?
Oh, looking for similarities.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, the shoulders for one.
The waist. The legs.
The
The
forearms.
chest piece is different,
Mm-hmm.
The guns.
but not by much.
I want them to cite that. Like, you look kind of like Optimus.
Like, I get that a lot.
I get that a lot.
Yeah, that one.
I get that a lot.
People
Shut
do
the
that
fuck
all the
up.
You're not new. This is not
You're
original.
not original. Welcome to the internet.
You're just a repaint.
What if they called him Repaint?
I love how Wheeljack
Shoulder
called him
pads.
shoulder pads. It's like, shut up.
I think it'd be great.
It's a birth defect.
I think it'd be great if Wheeljack called Ultra Magnus Repaint.
You knock off. Yeah.
Oh, I really want that to happen now. Like, cause I thought it was kind of hilarious how Wheeljack was totally cool with working with everyone until they elected a leader, and he's like, I don't know how I feel about
Well, he's
that.
devoted to Prime, not to this guy.
Well, he wasn't even devoted to
big
Prime.
glue.
He was like,
I think, yeah, that's about it. Questions?
Yes, I got him. 1 second. Going through them.
Alright.
Did
Sausage or bacon?
Sausage.
Sausage.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Not a huge fan of bacon.
I got questions. I love bacon, dude. I can't stand sausage. All right. Hey, you guys. Austin or Matchup23 here, back with more questions. Hi, Matchup. Number one. This may sound weird, but have any of you guys ever had any run-ins with the police under questionable circumstances?
I have.
What happened?
Let me try to think. I'm trying to think of like exactly. I mean, I'm not sure.
I stabbed a guy.
I can't. It'll be very inappropriate if I talked about this certain one.
Ooh, all the more interesting.
I don't know.
You went streaking again, didn't you?
Not this time.
Okay.
No.
Can he paraphrase to where it's not inappropriate?
No.
Because I don't.
No, there's no real way of paraphrasing it. It'd be too embarrassing.
All right. Well, you're gonna tell us after the show, right?
Nope.
Aww.
Please. I won't look at you any different.
What?
We'll give you a cookie.
You've told me something before that was very interpersonal, so I think you can trust me.
You tell about your kids splattering poop all over the walls.
See, but that's good. That's good. Fake radio.
That's
fake
true.
radio. Fake radio. Did that really happen then?
What?
Did your kid actually shit on your wall? Oh,
Yeah.
He said fake
Yeah, that
radio.
happened.
Well, yeah, this is fake
Look at
radio.
Andrew said that like he was there. Yeah, it happened.
I was. I helped out.
Yeah, dude, I got shit on myself.
Yep.
I still smell it.
Look I didn't wash my hands, dude. I don't
I
shower.
never washed them since.
All right. I can't.
If
really
you don't
think of
mind,
anything.
I can tell you.
All right.
When I was in real estate, I got a phone call from a woman who says that she wants to sell her house.
Okay.
Which is pretty common, right? So I make an appointment and I go to her house and we talk about, business basically, right?
Uh-huh.
But what I didn't know was her husband and her were having issues.
Uh-oh.
And she didn't tell her husband that she wanted to sell the house.
Uh-oh.
And he was mad, and he held me at gunpoint, saying that I was trespassing.
Was he a cop?
Did you?
No.
Oh,
But he
so
called
this
the
is.
cops and tried to get me arrested.
Oh, I would have grabbed the gun. I would karate chopped him in the throat, taken the gun, and shot him in the knee. Actually, no, I wouldn't have done that. I'd have been shot dead.
You can be my bodyguard.
What's happened to me? Well, really nothing. I was at a park after curfew, and this cop came, and he was a real asshole about it. Can you read that sign? Fuck you.
No, that's not what it says. You fail.
You failed my fucking test. I'm trying to think. If I had there was this very very flamboyant Target security guard who was eyeballing me one day, and as I was walking out of the store, he smiled at me. So I guess
that kind of incident.
Yeah, if that counts.
I get molested by TSA agents all the time. So
I've at conventions, I've had like security guards come up to me and ask me questions and shit.
Like what kind of questions?
There was a convention a couple months ago at OhioCon, and there's one of my friends. He cosplays Deadpool, and he has a panel at most of the conventions he goes to. It's called Tea Time with Deadpool. And it's really fun. He literally gets up there and rants like Deadpool, and he's really fucking funny. It's like stand-up almost. And OhioCon wouldn't clear him for a panel, and he was like, "All right, well, we'll just have a little gathering in the cafeteria area of the convention center," which you can't do. And so we're all there, and there's a bunch of people there. He starts to do it, and fucking security just fucking rushes at him. And everyone's just, like, standing around and pleading their cases, and we were just like, come the fuck on. Like, and then finally the convention people came up, and they were like, yeah, well, we'll try and work something out. But,
why are they so against it?
That convention is... They're very much like, we like to work with people who we've worked with in the past, so they don't like to give random panels out, and they said there wasn't enough interest in the panel. And that night they took a petition for it and they got over 200 signatures. I think that's what I was told, at least. I don't know if that's true, but I know at least he got 100 because when I signed it, it had at least 100.
Interesting.
Yeah, fun stuff. Next question. Number 2. What do you think is the worst movie between Plan 9, Plan 9 from Outer Space, Manos the Hands of Fate, and The Beast of Yucca Flats? I've never seen any of those.
Me neither.
I've seen Plan 9 from Outer Space a few times. I've seen Manos Hands of Fate many times. I've never even heard of the last one. Plan 9 from Outer Space, I don't really think is that bad of a movie. It's funny.
Now I have to check it out.
Manos Hands of Fate is a fucking terrible movie. It's so stupid and so poorly made and doesn't make any sense. But it is also equally has some really hysterical bad moments in it. But
have you ever seen Birdemic?
Birdemic?
Oh, fuck. Look it up, please. Look it up. Okay. I still maintain the worst movie ever made was Quarantine. Fuck that movie.
Sure it wasn't The Island? Alright.
The Island. I'm trying to think if I saw that. I don't think I finished The Island.
I kind of like The Island. But you know what? The worst movie that has ever been made has to be a Serbian film.
The first time I talked to Jesse a few years ago, that movie came into conversation.
Cause I think it was right then. I first saw. I was like, there's some things you cannot get out of your mind.
Well, that
you should never.
Well, doesn't the ending of that movie
see.
kind of hit home with you?
Oh my god!
Can't you kind of imagine that?
Fuck. There's so many things in that movie that hit home with me.
Did you see Human Centipede 2?
Yeah.
The ending.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Fuck.
The uncut version of that. In the car.
Yeah, the ending with the woman.
Fuck that, man. That's fucked up.
Have you seen the trailers for the new Evil Dead?
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude.
Yo, speaking of Evil Dead, Sam Raimi said that he wants to make Evil Dead 4.
Okay, here's what happened with that. He's really mad that they're making the remake, so he wants to make 4. But Bruce Campbell, Bruce Campbell though, he's people have talked to Bruce Campbell about it, and Bruce Campbell's been talking about it for a long time since they started making it, because they've kept him in on the loop and stuff. And he was like, I think they'll do a good job with it. And they asked him are you upset they didn't ask you? He's like, no, I'm not. I'm too old. Of course. Yeah. And I think I forget. I don't know if he saw it or he saw a draft or something. But a week ago, he said it's really, really good.
For draft for Evil Dead 4?
No, the remake that he's not in.
Oh, yeah, the remake looks awesome. I love that it went back to more practical effects.
Yeah, it looks like. Did you see the new Red Band trailer?
Not the brand new one.
Oh
no.
God. I don't get squeamish. It's just the trailer doesn't make me squeamish, but I imagine watching it on the big screen, and I'm just I know that's not as far as it goes.
What happens in the new Red Band trailer?
Fuck. Well, they have the scene. They have the extended scene at the end with her licking the razor. Just splits her tongue, and then starts making out with her. And then the girl gets on top of another girl and starts projectile vomiting on her.
Nice. That's.
And then what else? What else happened to it? I'm trying to think. It's just. And then in the other trailers, you're trying to put stuff together. There's one trailer where it looks like they're taking a chainsaw to a person. and like everyone's fucking just screaming and shit. And it's been so long since I saw the first Evil Dead, I can't really piece it together what's going on and how much they actually use. But like, this is a movie that I'll like go into that theater weary, just like, all right, I probably shouldn't eat before I go to this. But I applied to a movie theater recently. I really want that movie theater job, and then I'd get free movies, and I get to see that movie for free.
That's one job I've always been kind of I thought would be fun to work, but I've never worked at before.
I really hope I get the job. I really do. Like, I'd be like what the hell? I'd be like a cleaner boy, like an usher who tears the tickets. If I could.
Cleaner boy.
Scrub. If I could, when I tear the tickets, I'd be like, everyone dies, everyone dies, everyone dies.
It's a dream.
They wake up. They wake up at the end.
Go fuck yourself.
It was really the sister the whole time. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck your haircut.
You're an asshole. You're an asshole. You're a bitch. You're a whore. Go fuck yourself.
Tool. Douche.
You're fired. All right, thank you.
What did I do?
What? What I do? What I do? Somebody tell me.
For the love of Christ. You know, I thought you said honesty was this company's best policy. I really...
And I'm honest to a fault.
I thought this was America. I really hope the manager doesn't listen to this podcast. Fuck him.
That'd be fucked.
Oh, okay. He goes on to ask, who would your ideal guest co-host for Primecast if you guys could choose one? Norman Reedus.
Oh, have you seen any reviews about the new Walking Dead game?
Yeah, I heard it was really bad.
Yeah, I saw a review of it. It looks absolutely horrible.
And that really
That's a
sucks.
shame.
Yeah.
I want to play the old one that came out like sometime last year.
Yeah, the episode
one that was made by Telltales. Yeah. That one looks really good.
The DuckTales game is coming out.
Nice.
On Xbox, PlayStation, and Wii U.
Like, I want to play like the Survival Instinct game, but yeah, I heard it sucked.
Yep.
What did you hear about it? Anything in particular?
That it's only 6 hours long.
What?
For zombies in video games, they have no artificial intelligence. Like, they just stumble around and just beat on random things.
Wait, do they attack you?
Like, if they look like they're supposed to, but like they don't. Like, they would rather like they're trying to attack you, but they're rather like just beating down a fence that's already partially knocked down.
No, you're fine, sir. You can go along. Fuck this fence.
We're gonna teach this fence a lesson.
Fence owes me money, motherfucker. That sucks. And that sucks because, like, Norman Reedus is in that game. I hope that doesn't affect Norman Reedus' like career or whatever.
I doubt.
I love that man.
If anything would affect his career, it would be Boondock Saints 2.
Why, dude? I watched that on St. Patrick's Day. Boondock Saints 2 was good.
Okay.
Did you see it?
No.
You didn't? Did you see the first one?
No.
Wait, what? Then how dare
Neither
you?
did I.
Oh my god. Fucking hate all of you.
I know.
Wait, Jesse, why,
What?
Jesse, did you hear, like, Boondock Saints 2 was bad?
Well, I heard that like it absolutely like tanked in the box office.
Well, they didn't show it in every theater. They showed it in select theaters. No shit. For like a day.
No shit.
Yeah.
For 2 days.
Oh,
I cannot figure out how to transform animated
That's how bad it
boys'
was.
legs.
It wasn't bad. Well, like, the first one was a really, like, it wasn't independent, but it was, like, it didn't have a big budget. It wasn't very, out there. It sort of became a cult classic, and it kind of blew up. So with the second one, they tried to recapture that, and they couldn't. And the third one got confirmed at Comic-Con last year.
Yay.
Well, with the ending of 2, they kind of can't. Watch the fucking movie.
I don't want
Watch
to.
it.
I'll pass.
What's it about?
The brothers, the McManus brothers, they take religion into their own hands, and they have this overwhelming sense of righteousness to where they have to rid the world of evil.
Like Pulp Fiction?
No.
Sounds like Supernatural.
It's similar. It's not like Supernatural at all. No, like they kill these guys. Like they go in with guns and like they assassinate them.
Like Pulp Fiction?
But Pulp Fiction was different. They were kind of bad guys themselves.
But does the fact that they're killing people make them bad guys?
It makes them anti-heroes.
Samuel L. Jackson was an anti-hero.
He was an asshole.
Kind of. Yeah, well, Wolverine's an asshole.
You'd have to see it to
anti-hero.
get to like kind of like understand that it's not so much like. Well, Wolverine isn't killing people. Like, well, okay, he's killing. He's killing people, but he's not assassinating. You know, he'll kill people while fighting them, but he has a reason. Because
he's pissed off.
Wolverine is in a comic book. This is a movie about like real people. Well, not real people.
Wolverine's real. You can see him. He's Hugh Jackman.
He's Hugh Jackman.
I'm
Wolverine,
bored. Next question.
Wolverine does a good job of playing Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
There we go.
What's a non-TF figure you want that's ridiculously expensive?
I don't know.
I want the Walking Dead Daryl action figure because I want to get it signed. Because I got Merle to get signed, I want to get Daryl signed, and that's like $200. That's my answer.
I'm thinking of my answer. I don't know. This is difficult. I find this hard to answer.
Damn. Andrew?
Like, that I really want.
What's the question?
What is a non-TF figure that's ridiculously expensive that you want to own?
Castle Grayskull.
I knew you'd say that.
Well, it is
thought you were already
ridiculously
getting it.
expensive. Huh?
I thought you were already getting it.
Yeah. And if you don't want to count that, there's some Macross toys that are pretty expensive that I'd like to have. But I'll never get.
You know what? Okay, I know exactly what I'd want. I want the Marvel Universe Old Man Logan figure. That thing is super expensive.
Really? I told you when it was out for like $30.
It wasn't released at New York or New Jersey Comic Con or New York Comic Con. It wasn't released for that convention.
What was it released for?
It was released. I don't know. They never actually said, but like I remember reading like not too long ago because I actually researched it and that it was never released at the convention.
So it actually never got official release?
Nope.
Wow.
Yeah, and like it goes for like $600 on eBay.
Well, that's a good reason. It never got released. Shit, that sucks.
Yeah, that's my answer there.
All right, that's a good answer. Better than some piece of plastic from some company PR failure. Like, I would be so pissed. Like, oh man, cannot imagine how pissed I'd be if I were you, Andrew. Where the fuck? Oh, what's a song you guys use to relax? Or what's the type of music or like an artist you listen to, rather, I guess, that you listen to relax?
I listen to. Well, I forget the composer. I listen to a lot of orchestra music.
Really? Me too.
I listen to one song that. Well, actually, you've heard it too. I listened to Richard Wagner's Tristan and Isolde Prelude, which was used
Dark
in
No.
Wasn't
it?
No.
Oh, what?
Melancholia.
Oh, I listened to the Prelude they used in the Dark of the Moon trailer. And then I have that one on my my iTunes. There was another song in Melancholia I have too. I forget what it was. I have too many songs.
I like a lot of the soundtracks, the orchestral soundtracks.
But I listen to those like get amped up though. Like I start my day to those. To kind of
It depends on which ones they are.
To wind down, like there's a radio station here in Columbus. It's a really good station. It's a lot of alternative rock. So stuff like Mumford and Sons is like what I can go to sleep to. This sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
That stuff sounds good.
When I'm working out at the gym, I listen to the Dark Knight theme song. And that really gets me fucking amped. Like, it really works.
When I gave blood a couple months ago, and I'm about to again. They were as they were like waiting for the stick me. They gave me like this ball to squeeze, like get the blood flowing, and you have to squeeze it as the blood's like pouring out of your arm. And I had my Avengers playing. I was squeezing the ball to the Avengers, like beat or rhythm, and I was done giving blood in 4 minutes.
Damn.
I scared them.
Real good.
Well, I scared them because they weren't checking on me so fast, and they're like, "Oh shit, you're almost done." Because and then they're like, "Oh," and then as soon as they bandaged me up and cleaned me up and stuff, I was like, "All right, well," I sat up and they're like, "Whoa, are you gonna be sick?" And I was like, "No, I'm getting up to leave." And I was like, "You should sit down." I'm like, "But I feel fine."
Like, we took a ridiculously amount of blood from you. Sit down.
You actually overflowed.
Please, for the love of God.
But I got up and I was fine. Like, I felt fine. But later that night, I went to work and oh my fucking god.
I think I remember you telling me about
that was horrible.
Yeah, that was a while back. I remember that too.
That was horrible. It was fucking horrible.
That was awesome.
It was awesome.
I fucking hate you so much.
I love seeing
that was a great story.
You were in. I love seeing you in that pain. Well, now we know Sportum is the secret. He gets off on Wyatt's pain.
Alright.
Wow.
It took you that long to figure that out.
Yeah, I mean, you're pretty good at hiding that.
Maybe I should have like my wife sell you some real estate, or the other way around. Alright, guys.
Oh, that got really deep.
Yeah, I'm not gonna touch that.
Hey guys.
Hey,
Subway, Jimmy John's, or Quiznos?
Subway.
Oh, definitely. Subway, Jimmy John. Oh man,
I'm going Subway.
Not Subway.
Subway for me.
Fuck Subway.
I love Subway. Fuck you.
I love Jimmy John's.
Subway.
Fuck Subway.
What? What did they ever do to you?
I'd have to say. I'd say out of those three, Jimmy John's.
Sportmas, is your Subway?
Subway. We don't have that other store. We have Quiznos, but I like Subway more. Nope.
Oh, I've never had Jimmy John's.
Yeah, Washington's too stupid to
Oh
acquire Jimmy
god.
John's.
Oh, something, man. Yeah, man, Subway. Me and Andrew got this.
Fuck Subway.
If someone made a film about your life, who would you want to play you? Elijah Wood.
Speaking of Elijah Wood, I'm super excited that Wilfred season 3 is coming in June.
It is?
Yeah, I love that show.
Funny.
Have you watched it?
I watched, when it first came out, I watched it, but not since.
It's such a good show. It's one of the few shows I watch religiously. My wife thinks it's stupid, but it's funny and it's deep, and you don't know if he's crazy or not.
I think he is.
But you don't know, though.
But I think that's the glory of it. I can think.
Don't hurt yourself, though.
No promises.
Alright.
I looked at my TV
Just
and
always try.
there's a bunch of potatoes like in a dryer. What the fuck's on Science Channel?
What was the question again? Oh, who would I don't know.
Are they making home fries?
What about home fries?
Making home fries? No, they're making home fries. I want some home fries now. Who would you want to play? Who would you want to play you in a movie? I think John Goodman should play Jesse.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
It'd be hilarious.
Wait, thin John Goodman or fat John Goodman?
Either or.
Oh my god!
Just because I'm remembering because Uncle Buck isn't. You're thinking of John Candy.
Oh wait, that's a different guy. Sorry.
John Goodman is like. What's John Goodman been in?
He was in Flight. He was in
Argo.
He was in Roseanne.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of Argo, I call bullshit that won Best Movie.
Yeah.
No, it did. Yeah.
That was a good movie, but it wasn't that
good,
fucking
I haven't
good.
seen it yet. I haven't seen really any movie.
You know, because the rest of the people that were held hostage, they were in there for like a year and 2 months. These 7 people, the rest of the like 56 some people, they were tortured, they were beaten, they were starved, and the movie's about these 7 people that were like eating nice food in the Canadian embassy, just whining about not being able to go outside, and it's about them being rescued. I don't care about those people. Yeah, sure, the plot was the way they got out was ridiculous and kind of wacky, but I don't really care about them because they got out and they weren't living that too bad of a life to begin with, and because they somehow managed to escape. But I do think I don't blame that good of a movie on the direction, but I do. Ben Affleck is one hell of a director. He did that movie justice, but I do not think it was the best movie. I did really enjoy it. It was a damn good movie. Speaking of another bullshit movies, Life of Pi.
I don't know. I haven't seen it. I didn't see a fucking thing last year.
Okay, that movie got that movie won Best Visual Effects. Bullshit. No fucking way. That is the fakiest looking movie ever.
That should go to the Avengers. I'm kidding. What other big visual effects movies came out last year?
The Hobbit.
Did that come out last year?
Yeah.
Did that qualify? Okay, yeah, it came out in December.
That was nominated.
Oh, it was?
Let me actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
okay,
nominated.
Yeah.
Actually, let me go to the Oscars.
Did The Hobbit win anything?
Wiener.
No.
Okay, weird.
No love for The Hobbit.
No.
Hold on, the Academy.
So racist.
Fuck you, Wikipedia.
Fine.
Anyway. God damn it, now I'm hell-bent on this. Fuck you, Wikipedia.
What are you looking for?
The nominees.
For best film or best visual effects?
Best visual effects. The Academy Awards. There we go.
It's a good thing Shockwave's not typing this in.
Okay. Alright, yeah. Best Picture, the nominees were Argo, Amur, which is bullshit because that was a foreign movie in a foreign language and it was subtitled bullshit. Beards of a Southern Wild, Django Unchained, Les Miserables, Life of Pi, Lincoln, Silver Linings Playbook, and Zero Dark 30. Argo, good movie, should not have fucking won. Django Unchained, I have not seen that yet. Les Miserables, that's fucking joke. Life of Pi, fuck that. Lincoln,
I want to see that.
I do want to see that, but I don't. Silver Linings Playbook is overrated.
No.
Zero Dark 30, I really want to see.
Yeah.
Alright, but it's back to visual effects. So, best visual effects were Life of Pi, The Hobbit, The Avengers, Prometheus, and Snow White and the Huntsman.
Snow White and the Huntsman. I forgot about that movie.
Yeah, me too.
Who gives a shit?
Nobody, apparently.
Alright, I've seen... I have actually seen some of Snow White and the Huntsman. And I've seen all these movies. I would really have... Putting all biased opinion apart, Life of Pi, some of the CG work for the animals used were pretty good, but for the rest they were just too cartoony, too goofy looking. It doesn't make any sense. The Hobbit is kind of sold out and does way too much CG.
That's one thing I noticed, like with all the cities and all the cityscape.
It's overdone, huh?
What I loved about Lord of the Rings is so much of it was models, so much of it was actual scenery, so much of it is practical. But The Hobbit just used way too much CG, just stuff that they just kind of cheated around.
That's a shame.
The Avengers, it's...
Well,
it's
okay,
right.
The thing about the Avengers, the really cool thing is, like...
I knew you were going to say something about it.
Oh, what the... You're allowed to say something. Is... If you look at, like, while they're making it, like, a lot of the backdrop that they used for the fucking helicarrier, not like the sky and shit, obviously, but a lot of the backdrop in the windows and stuff for, like, the other parts of the ship was all blue screen, and it doesn't look like it. And my discrepancy going into the Avengers was I was positive they were going to use, like, a lot of special effects other places and, like, then cheap out on, like, the Hulk. But they really don't. It was really distributed well to all different parts. Then what other nominees did you see?
Let me go back. Prometheus.
I haven't seen that.
Okay. That... some of the CG work once again, it does use a lot of CG, but it does use a lot of practical effects too. As far as like the aliens are all, actual people dressed up, which I do like. The engineers are really interesting to look at. There's a good amount of puppetry used for a certain creature and a couple actual creatures. So out of the ones that are listed, I do think Prometheus has the best visual effects because it's not just relying all on computer animation because it's so fucking done. I'm done with CG. If a movie can do great visual effects as much practical with as much practicality as it can, then I have more respect for that because that takes a lot more work. And with that regards, I think the movie with the best visual effects, honestly, you're probably going to laugh, should have been The Dark Knight Rises.
You're right, I did laugh.
Because I think so much more work went care went into that movie just to make everything more realistic without using as much CG. Because in some shots, a lot of shots actually, where you see the bat actually flying around, taking off, it's actually really there. While if any other director would, it was like, we'll just put his CG in post.
Yeah,
it'll take two minutes to do.
Pretend it's
but
there.
Like in the first time you see the bat, kind of take off from the alley, it kind of lifts off and hovers above the cops.
Mm-hmm.
It's really there.
Right.
They have like a clothesline kind of deal, and they have this big full scale bat, and they're pulling along it, and we have shit flying around.
There's a guy with a fishing pole in that building over there.
and the best part, the actual plane sequence, that for the most part, like everything you see outside with the people flying around in strings, that was really done. That was really filmed that high up in the air. In all sense, and actually kind of, that was not a visual effect, like that was actually happening. Mind trick. It just some certain scenes were added in to give like some that were like too dangerous, like to have like an explosion midair of like the rear end of the plane blowing up. that was added in CG. Just very minimum usage of CG in Dark Knight Rises, while having the best realistic visual effects, I think.
Well, maybe maybe the nominees, they were looking for like best implemented. You know, they were looking for maybe CGI. I don't know.
They just didn't want to have a movie win that had a fucking massacre in its opening weekend.
That was dark. What you just said.
Well, it's true though.
I wasn't even thinking of that. Jesus.
What the fuck were we talking about? How did we get on? Who
the
what actor
fuck
would I
play
want to?
You?
Shit. This is going to be like a 5-hour long episode.
Oh,
We're already at like 2 hours and 20 minutes. I'm not fucking editing this show. Fuck that. I'm not adding pictures to it. I added pictures to last time. Took a long ass time. Kurt Russell, I think.
Yeah.
I kind of like him.
Viggo Mortensen.
Who's that?
The guy that played Lord of the Rings, the King.
Oh, okay.
Aragorn.
Okay.
Aragorn, yeah. The guy can dream, Kenny.
I see Spoilers more as like a Johnny Knoxville.
Thank you so much. Gomer Pyle over there.
Wasn't Gomer Pyle gay?
No.
I'm pretty sure it was. At least the actor that played him.
Oh, maybe.
I'm like 90% sure he is. Yeah.
The character or the actor?
The actor.
The actor, yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
Is he? Can you confirm? Can you confirm this?
Cannot confirm or deny. No.
Let me look this up.
That's all I got for now. Coming with questions is getting a bit harder. Well, yeah, just send them in you know, you don't have to send 7 at once. You can send like 3 at once, and then 3 next week. So yeah, thank you.
That's all we have for now.
No, this is just from the one guy.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the guy who plays him is gay.
All right. Keep up what you guys are doing. See you around. Thank you, Mad Show. Oh look, spam. All right. From Alfaro Rigo. Number 1, if you were a toy designer for Hasbro, what would you design? What would you have the design? How would you have? Okay, I'm gonna read this.
Why I can't read?
No, I'm gonna read this. For Hasbro,
Okay.
how would you have designed the Iron Man 3 toy line?
Oh, fuck
Like the
that.
Iron Man 2 toy line.
I would have fired him. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I would just hire the same person who did the Iron Man 2 toy line, because that toy line is brilliant.
I love that line.
Yeah. We go. Number 2. What one of your?
Although I do like what they're doing with the Marvel Legends series.
Yes.
I do give them props
Got
for that.
those are awesome.
movie Iron Patriot looks amazing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ah yeah.
Oh man, wouldn't it be tits if they made a Marvel Legends Hulkbuster?
Oh, from the movie?
Iron Man from Iron Man 3.
Oh shit, dude. I want to know if that line will continue without the armors. When that trailer came out, everyone was like, "Oh, dude, I would fucking hate to be a Hot Toys collector right now."
Time for that mortgage.
Oh, but I would love to be an employee for Hot Toys right now. They got like jobs to do for the next 5 years.
Yeah, everyone's like, dude, they're coming out with like They're gonna come out with like Mark 21, like when Iron Man 4 is coming out.
Only 21 more to go.
How many more we gotta do? No one even cares anymore.
And then they'll have the Hall of Armors for all of them.
Oh my god.
They'll have to have a really like a whole room in their house dedicated to Hot Toys.
Ugh, that would suck. What's one of your pet peeves when it comes to collecting? Fucking Hot Toys. I'm just kidding. What's a pet peeve when it comes to collecting? Like, okay, I'm not being a smartass here. If Sportmas has had a bad Matty Collector experience, that would suffice.
Wait, what?
A pet peeve with collecting that you've had with collecting.
that I've had.
Anyone's had. Both of you. It's a question. It's his question, and he wrote it to us.
But what was your answer? I didn't quite understand.
I said I'm not being a smartass, but if Sportmas were to answer with a Matty Collector response that he's had.
Oh, okay. All right, I got you.
Yeah. Is he still here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
You're being awful quiet.
Well,
are you getting sleepy?
No. You can't argue with that answer.
Oh. Well, I'm not answering for you. I'm just saying. I was being serious this way.
Let me think. I don't know. I don't have like any like abnormal pet peeves. Other than like if I can buy them in store, if I can inspect like to make sure like the paint's all fine on the eyes and face and whatnot, I just check paint jobs before I buy anything if I can.
Well, it doesn't have to be like collecting, like actually buying the toy. It could be like being in the community or something, I guess, to broaden it.
I guess I hate how people like rejoice over repaint so easily.
Alright.
That's one thing that always kind of bugged me, like when Energon Mirage was repainted as Bonsaitron, everyone went fucking nuts over that. I'm like, dude, it's a fucking repaint of a weird ass toy, repainted as an even weirder character that no one really honestly doesn't care about, and everyone's saying, yeah, I'll get this, I'll get it, I'll definitely get this. Like, no, you're fucking not.
I mean, repaints don't bug me that bad because I think as Transformer fans, we kind of have it easy. Because, you know, we have robot toys, and you could say a robot has the same body type as another robot. Like, they say they're built the same or whatever because it's mechanical. But then you have lines like DC Universe Classics. You're paying for the same fucking toy over and over and over and over and over and over and over.
Yep. With a different head.
Yeah, like Marvel Legends isn't even that bad. They'll use the same body types, but DC Universe uses the exact same body over and over and over and over and over.
And over.
And over.
Well, that's Mattel for you, but yeah.
Yeah. I don't like it when... I mean, it's not even that I don't like it when. It's... for stuff like third party, and this isn't even just Transformers, I guess, because there's some other third party stuff that's just really weird. There's other companies that have really weird third party stuff for other, like, IPs, but, just really fucking weird. How people are, not how people, but how some people can be like, they can be spoiled by the fandom to where, like, a lot of the, compassion that goes into third party is just completely ripped apart because, one, the third party is using it as a cash cow because they see, oh, everyone suckers who are going to buy this, or two, everyone thinks that, oh, they don't care about the fans, or, like, they're not listening to us and all that stupid shit. And you have, like, you know, companies like Fans Project and Perfect Effect and companies like that have, like, earned their stride, but then you have all these, like, man, fuck Crazy Devi. That's the stupidest shit. Because all they do is make like these $40 add-on sets for Predaking and G1 Predaking and Devastator. It's like, yeah, and like they ruin the Predaking. I mean, I don't know. That stuff's stupid. So like that's the third party part of it. But then there's like people just start like expecting things and just start, you know, not even expecting it, demanding it. And it's not a treat anymore. It's more of a service. It's become a fan service, not a fan, you know, like a gift. If that makes sense.
Kind of.
I'm not saying, you know, give them a reach around, but, you know. But with companies like Fans Project, you know, just appreciate what they're doing. Sportivus, what don't you like with collecting? Or what's something that at least, you know, irks you from time to time?
Well, pretty hard to answer that one. But I think, like what you said, Matty Collector, they tend to go and make too many obscure characters.
Well, they ran out.
Well, there's tons of characters left, but they just focused on too many obscure nobody cares characters. You know, like they got stuck with the Star Sisters. I mean, who the hell are the Star Sisters? I don't know who the hell they are. So they sent us $60 worth of Barbie dolls. What am I gonna do with that?
What line is this?
Masters of the Universe.
Oh, okay.
But you know, they're 3 female figures that I had to pay for because of the subscription. You get what you get.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because they don't tell you what's coming out the year before.
No.
It's silly.
Not completely, but
They
you
hint.
know, they hint, and a lot of people were excited about them. Some people weren't, but I was not one of them.
The only Masters of the Universe figure, like, that I actively tried to get, but it became too expensive, was I wanted the like, it was a convention exclusive, and it was like the He-Man body, but it had like a tank head.
Well, you can get that at Big Bad Toy Store.
You can?
Yeah, Vicron. Yeah,
Viacron, is that what it's called?
Vicron. Vykron.
Is this who I'm talking about? Oh, it says no. Vicron. It didn't return anything. Type into He-Man.
You should be in there.
Just gonna skim through this bullshit. There's a buzzing sound. I don't know who it's coming from.
I don't think it's from me.
Let me look at the thing. See if it'll show me. It is you.
Really?
Yeah.
Probably. My wife is doing something with her phone next to me. Is it better now?
Not really.
I can still hear it, but it's alright.
Yeah. I was just letting you know. Alright, that's that question answered.
Did you find it?
No, I didn't find it.
You didn't find Vicron?
No, I couldn't find it. Find it for me. 3.
Okay,
What's your
I
guys'
already did.
Oh, good. What's your guys' take on the godforsaken Harlem Shake? My film class did a video for it, and I just stood behind the camera. I was like, this is silly.
Tosh Bono, he did a short little segment on about the Harlem Shake, and like I really never did care about. Like I just found out about it like not too long ago. Like I don't get it. I don't get why it's funny.
Yeah.
But they did this one part where, like you know, he's like I think he said that all the Harlem Shake videos are stupid. I'll show you the link here in a little bit. But like there's one I do like, and it's a video of this black guy in his underwear in his backyard on flat piece of cardboard, and he's flopping around like a fish, and that's all he's doing.
That's it. That's the only video.
Yeah.
There was a really funny one where
and then he says like, so I've just been informed like this is not a Harlem Shake video, but it's actually 10 times more entertaining than any Harlem Shake video that could have been made.
I've just been informed this actually isn't a Harlem Shake video. That's funny. Someone made one of with one of the Naruto games. It was really funny. Anyway.
Okay, I sent you the link.
Thank you. Do you have an opinion on the Harlem Shake, Spormus?
I have no idea what it is.
All right. Good for you.
So there you go. I live in a box.
I'm gonna. Yeah, that's okay. I'm gonna click this link and I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna read more questions. Before, what's your favorite? Oh God, what's your favorite Iron Man armor from the live-action films?
Mark 7.
Yeah, Mark 7. It could be War Machine or anything.
That's a close second for me. Yeah.
I really like Mark 6 the best.
Really?
Yeah.
I like the sleekness.
All about the triangular arc reactor.
Yeah, that was pretty unique. I like that. You gotta admit, that's true.
Yeah. Your opinion's wrong.
Oh, okay.
Badgers, motherfuckers. All right. That's weird. That's right. Badgers. All right.
Badgers.
This guy's title is Badger Question. So he watch it. All right. This guy says, feel free to put a pin in some of these to spread out over multiple episodes. I don't know how to do that with this email system. It just it'll get flushed away after new emails come in.
Let's just rush through them real quick then.
All right. You can send us more. All right. Which is your favorite incarnation of the big four out of every incarnation? Optimus, Megatron, Starscream, and Bumblebee. Bumblebee includes Hotshot and Cheetor or whoever else who might fit the yellow, lovable, irritating sidekick, and why.
Oh, God.
Holy crap.
Alright, oh no, I don't know.
I have mine. You want me to go?
Yeah, go.
Alright, do I have mine? Okay, Optimus would be fucking, I don't want to say animated for everything, but I liked the Optimus Prime take in animated, but I do like Optimus in I like Optimus in the first movie, but he's not my favorite. I don't think I have a favorite Optimus. But okay, let's say animated for Optimus, just because it's different. Megatron, I'd say Prime Megatron. He's fucking terrifying. And he's crazy. Starscream, Armada or animated, and then Bumblebee would be Prime because I like how he emotes.
For me, it'd be the movie Optimus Prime, the Transformers Prime Megatron. Let's see, Starscream, I think G1.
Alright.
And Bumblebee would be... animated. He was funny.
Alright. Jesse?
Do 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 do.
I'm sorry, hold on.
Alright.
Do 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 do.
As far as Optimus, it would have to be
Beast Wars.
Megatron,
Beast Wars.
Prime.
Oh, okay.
What was the other two?
Starscream. Bumblebee.
Starscream. Cybertron.
Alright.
That's interesting.
Bumblebee.
He said it could be Cheetor too, or any other yellow bot.
Or Hotshot.
Cheetor from Beast Machines.
Alright.
Not Beast Wars.
Alright. What's your favorite brand and flavor of ramen? Maruchan chicken.
I don't care for ramen anymore.
Alright, Sportimus?
What's the question?
What's your favorite type of ramen and brand?
Ramen?
Yeah, like ramen noodles.
I've never ate it before.
No.
Okay.
Alright.
So, I don't know.
Alright, would you kill your mother, would you turn in your mother for killing your child?
Yeah.
I don't have kids, so if my kid was like this evil devil spawn, it depends. But if she just like went crazy and stabbed my kid, I'd probably yeah. I'd actually say I would.
You're going damn, Mom.
Are you a tits man or an ass man? I feel uncomfortable.
Ass.
I feel uncomfortable answering that. I really don't know.
Definitely ass.
More of a personality guy.
Yeah, same here. If her boobs have good personality, you know.
I don't know. Both.
I had too much to drink. Sorry.
Maybe both. I'm gonna say both. I'm gonna cop out. What shelves do you have? I don't know. If there are any particular anachronisms or idiosyncrasies, sorry, explain them.
What are we talking about here?
I'm reading his question. Explain them, like faction arrangement. Oh, okay. Faction arrangement within shelves, arrangement, chronologically, maybe you separate by season, like Beast Wars and then Transmetals, then Transmetal 2s, maybe like Classic Shelf, and then a different section for your post-movie bots.
My is a mess right now because I'm in the process of converting everything into totes, so no shelves.
Well, you can check out my upcoming video because I am going to show you my collection.
Oh shit!
So you can tell me how I can rearrange my stuff.
I have mine set up on like several shelves, and then over the spring I'm going to be getting wall-mounted shelves. But yeah, I separate it by line. So like, I have a Prime shelf, movie shelf, animated shelf, classic shelf. I have a a small shelf for my 86 figures like Unicron and Rodimus and stuff. I have a Marvel Legends shelf, a Kamen Rider shelf. I have my Avengers 6-inch figures on my DVD shelf. My Masterpiece figures are in front of my TV, so it's like that.
That's cool.
Sub-question. Are you separating your Beast Hunter shelf from your Pridge shelf? And if so, how are you adjusting Smokescreen, Shockwave, and Bumblebee? If not, how do you deal with multiples of one character? Do you put them next to each other? I only have... I'm putting my Beast Hunters with my Prid, and I have my Prid Autobots, most of them in front of my first edition Autobots in robot mode, just to fill out the shelf. Everyone else is in storage, if I choose.
I'm not buying any Beast Hunters Autobots, so they're all together.
Alright, so fine, you're not getting any Smokescreen.
Well, that'd be the only exception, but yeah.
But he also got Optimus too, right?
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what to do with that one, though. That's a good point.
Rub him. Praise him.
Hug him.
You just screwed me up, but oh
well.
And what about Prowl? Are you going to get Prowl?
I'll have to. But
so you are getting Beast Hunters Autobots.
But there's nothing on that's permanent.
And
on
Ultra
that
Magnus, you're getting him, right?
Right, but there's nothing permanent.
Liar! You're a liar! You're a goddamn bold-faced liar.
So when you say I'm not getting any Beast Hunters Autobots, that's a complete lie.
Okay. Well, what I should say is I'm not getting the ones that are redone.
Okay.
Like Wheeljack.
But Ultra Magnus is a remake!
Oh god, I hate you both.
And Prowl would be a redo of Smokescreen.
Yeah, okay. I got it. I dug myself a grave. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
Without you, who needs enemies? Yeah.
Can you talk about some of your favorite line-specific gimmicks like Transmetal, Vachrome, color-changing plastic, Powerizer weapons? Yeah, I fucking love Powerizer weapons. Shirt, pants, combiners, mech tech, Mech Alive, Automorph, etc. I liked very subtle Automorph. Like, I liked it if it worked. So not much of the movie stuff, but some of like the subclassic Automorph, like the Reveal the Shield Glass. Jazz Automorph was good. Generations Warpath's like Automorph quote unquote was good.
Yeah, those are
I
awesome.
really like the Mech Alive gimmick from the Revenge of the Fallen toys.
Oh yeah.
They seem to be a lot more subtle in some cases.
Yeah.
And just brought a whole new level of dimension to the toys, give them actual life.
And they didn't get in the way of transformation or looks too much.
Yeah, it was like, hey, let's cut out plastic here and then have a gear in there.
Right.
Yeah, I agree. Can you talk a little bit about how your collecting is affected by where you live, proximity to other collectors, how badly scalpers swarm your local hunts, distribution to your area, etc.? Cheers, JDK.
My stores get shipments really erratically sometimes. Like sometimes Would get shipments in late. Sometimes we'll get them in time. Sometimes we won't get them at all.
Yeah.
And when they do, my area gets scalped pretty good. Except for recently, I'm not sure why. Like they scalped the Avengers figures here like hardcore.
Yeah,
The
same thing here.
6-inch ones. Never saw Hulk in stores. Only saw Hawkeye and Loki once in stores, and that's when I got them.
I never saw them. After the ones I found, I never saw them again. I saw Thor, Cap, and Iron Man.
Iron Man was hard to find.
Iron Man was hard to find?
Just kidding.
What was I about to say?
Yeah, you can still find him actually.
I still need to get the Lizard. I need to get him from Spider-Man.
Yeah,
I finally saw Amazing Spider-Man with the head.
Yeah.
With the new head. It looks okay. Looks pretty good, but I didn't get it.
I might get that, and I need to get Lizard. But yeah, like the Avengers figures here, like I was so lucky to take that off the pallet.
Lucky bastard.
I know.
That was such a scary, because as I was taking them out of the box, a guy walked past me, and he just fucking stared at me, and I was like, fuck you. Well, he saw me holding the empty box, because I went and, in the video when I went and, like, took it away, the video I made that summer, or last summer, when I was in Walmart and did that, I took the box and I threw the box away, and as I brought the camera up, I saw the guy, a Walmart worker, watching me, like, record this fucking video on my phone. That's why, I threw the camera down. I was like, shit, dude, I'm not about to get in trouble here. But, yeah, I got my Avengers, and I was happy about it. But, yeah, the first Prime figures were a bitch to find, and, the GDO stuff, and most Masterpiece Optimus Prime was scalped, but I noticed a lot of collectors got the Masterpiece Primes.
I never did see a Masterpiece Prime in stores either.
I got lucky. Literally, one got my there's a collector who lives in town, and he tipped me off on Facebook. I was like, he told me there was a hot spot at this Toys R Us. I was like, thanks. And we're talking about Optimus Prime, and he's like, I was like, yeah, I never fucking found one. He's like, dude, there's like 8 cases at the one next to my work. I was like, huh? And I called them, and they still had it, but the call disconnected before I asked them to hold it. And then
oh, fuck.
But I went there, and there were still cases, and I just picked it up slowly and caressed it.
I hope Masterpiece Soundwave is not hard to find.
I think he will be, but...
Yeah, I think so, too.
Know.
In my area, there's only one Toys R Us within 450-mile radius.
Oh, my God.
So,
yeah.
That's why
at least you know where to look.
A lot. We have bad scalpers here.
Oh my
but
God,
the thing is though with Soundwave is I'll be willing to throw up a ToysRUs.com pre-order and stuff. Like, there's no way I'm not getting Soundwave.
Me too.
Yeah.
But catching those pre-orders is hard too. You have to.
Didn't yours get canceled?
Huh?
Didn't your Toys R Us pre-order get canceled?
They sent me an email saying it was canceled, and then they sent other emails confirming that it was canceled, and then I got an email saying that it's on its way.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They billed me for it, charged it, and everything. So
all right, okay.
In the end, it worked out, but it was weird that they said it was canceled.
And good thing you didn't buy another one before.
I almost did.
Shit, dude.
There was one that was returned that was broken, and I was willing to get that, but they wouldn't sell it.
That would suck. Yeah, they a lot of people had some defective ones that they got off. All right, we have one more set of questions.
Okay.
You guys want to do it?
Yeah, why not? We're already at 2 hours 50 minutes.
You can do it.
All right, Wyatt. Do you like? This is from Butterball. Yay, Jeremy Edwards. All right.
Butterball.
Wyatt, do you like Kamen Rider O's? And if you haven't, you should check it out along with Kamen Rider Wizard. I'm watching O's now. I like it so far. And Wizard, yeah, I watch Wizard weekly. Episode 27 was pretty awesome. Jesse, why do you like Fort Max so much?
Because he's Fort Max.
All right. Andy.
I explained like everything about why I like Fort Max in the long story I told in the Primecast that happened right after he was announced.
Yeah.
And I don't really want to recite all that again. If you want to hear that story about why he became like my holy grail, listen to that episode.
Yeah, because it's 2:50 in the morning.
Yeah, I'm tired.
All right.
My eyes hurt.
Andy, do you think that they will ever make an MP Sunstreaker?
I hope to God they do. I think they will.
I hope they do. They do, but they cancel it at the last minute.
Oh, shut up.
Oh God, that's fucking cruel.
That's why I pre-ordered Tiger Track.
What if Fort Max was like, sorry guys, we just don't have enough. Like pre-orders didn't fill out. We can't.
We're out of plastic.
We're out of plastic.
The world is out of plastic because of this reissue.
We have to wait 3 years before we can get enough recycled materials. Would you rather have a finger for a penis or 10 penis or 10 penises for fingers?
Like, which finger would I use?
All of them. 10. Oh, a finger for the penis.
Yeah.
Whichever one, I guess you can choose. Left arm.
Like,
I don't know.
I think I'd rather. I don't know.
You can
It's
piss
weird.
on more people with more finger penises.
I don't know. I'd probably just shoot myself. Either way.
With your finger
Yeah,
penises?
that's it. Dick fingers.
I can't grab a hold of everything.
You have to look at porn to pull the trigger. A handshake ends really awkwardly.
I really like you.
God, my mouth!
Why are your fingers so hard?
That's just awkward. That's just so straightforward. Do you have dicks for fingers?
Your fingers are so veiny.
Oh my god. You have really weird fingers. Oh god. Oh my god!
I'm just happy to see you.
I really don't think any of us have an answer for that.
Either way, you lose.
Yeah, either way, you're kind of fucked.
Slapping someone would be really awkward. Just.
I think that'd be great.
You don't know Wrath the Demon slapped with the force of 5 flaccid penises.
Imagine punching someone. Imagine punching someone with like an erect fucking fist. It goes through their face. It's like they stab them with you. Oh god. All right, moving on. I know what I
It's like, it would be like
Oh,
having
God.
having links of Polish sausage just like
And
looked right over.
are
your
they all
face.
like consistent length? Like above average, under average, and like are they all different lengths? Like do you have
man.
balls on your knuckles or what? Can you imagine 4 ball sacks on your fucking
What's the
back of your
extent?
hand?
Can you pee from your fingers?
No, I don't know. Yeah, you have a catheter in your little like skin. All right.
We don't have an answer for that. We cannot answer that question.
I know that's weird, but it makes you think. What is your favorite type of sandwich? I like potato bread. Potato bread, pepperoni sandwiches with some stuff on it.
Philly cheesesteak,
Gross.
classic. It was my favorite sandwich of all time.
Oh my god, I love Philly cheesesteak.
It has to have cheese whiz or cheese sauce on top of it.
Well, it's
That
called
sounds
Philly
good.
cheese steak. So.
What?
It's called Philly cheese steak, so wouldn't it?
Well, I mean, a lot of Philly cheesesteaks in in places use mozzarella or provolone
Oh,
cheese.
I see. It has to be like the gooey cheese. All right.
Yeah.
I've never seen it with like provolone and shit. That sounds weird.
That's not real
I
Philly
mean,
cheesesteak.
it's still good, but I mean, there's no substitute for cheese sauce or cheese whiz.
Yeah.
Right.
Provolone cheese is like one of the best cheeses. I like it. Sportmas, what kind of fucking sandwich do you like?
I just said I like the same thing he does. Jesse
Oh.
does. Philly cheesesteak. It's awesome.
Alright, what is your favorite moment in DBZ history? Fuck.
Oh god. Is it just DBZ or does it count Dragon Ball and GT or just Dragon Ball the manga?
Well, he says
have to be
DBZ
just something-
history. So, I think all of DBZ's history is the manga, GT, the new movie, Ball, all that.
So everything that's ever happened in GT, in anything
yes.
that's Dragon Ball.
He said Z, but I'm gonna say everything.
Oh my god. Okay. That's a hard question.
I liked Gohan's final
There's so
showdown with
many
Cell. There you go. Done. I also thought it was funny when Goku when Bulma had Trunks, and Bulma didn't tell anyone his name or Vegeta was the dad, and Goku started talking about it. She's like, but I didn't tell anyone that. And Goku's like, oh, a lucky guess.
Yeah.
I remember that from the manga.
You know what? It's not one that it just kind of popped in my mind, but really my favorite moment is during the Saiyan saga when, in the dying, in like the last moments before, like, you know, Goku's about to finally show up, you know, and Nappa's about to kill Gohan with some sort of energy blast from his mouth, and you know Piccolo, you know, has like that final you know. Like he has that kind of like a the Grinch change of heart moment, and then he slowly, like, it's in slow motion, but you see him running towards a blast, and he's having flashbacks of how Gohan changed his heart and how, you know, he changed from being the demon god and started actually having feelings for this little boy and is willing to sacrifice his life to save the son of his arch nemesis.
All right.
That's my favorite moment.
I like the part when little Goku starts looking for Bulma's balls and smacks her right in the vagina.
Where are they?
Yeah, smacked her right in the vagina, and then he's like, "What the hell?" Badgers, thanks for putting pics. Oh, he says thanks for putting pics up. Oh. Jed's 2016.
Yeah, well, that's not happening this episode.
Jed's 2016. Oh, okay. From a phone number, or I can't tell if there's a phone number or anything. He doesn't give a name. I'm not gonna give out his email. Or okay, it says 12345678990. Or and the topic is Iron Man. So if that's you, thanks. All right, hey guys, it's me, Nick. Oh, okay, never mind. I should proofread. All right, hi Nick. And I was wondering,
hi Nick.
What are your top 5 Iron Man armors?
Oh my god. Really?
Okay, I got this. Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark 3, Mark 4. Not really.
There you go.
Okay, from what Iron Man? From ever? I like, I like the Thor Buster. I like the, Extremis armor.
The Thor Buster?
Yeah, he made the Thor Buster.
There's a I've never seen the Thor Buster Iron Man.
Google it.
Let me look this shit up. Thor Buster
Extremis.
Iron Man.
I like the space armor, Hulk Buster, and fucking, I don't even know. Iron Spider. There we go. I don't even know.
Thor Buster Iron Man's weird looking.
Yeah, but I like what it does.
What does it do?
It Thor told Tony to make it. Like, he was all like, if I ever, go crazy or whatever, and just it can kind of just it can't negate what Thor does, but it can like keep up with it.
Oh. I don't know. I really like Mark 6. That's my favorite. I guess number 7 would be my second favorite. Number 42 is grown to me. Bleeding Edge. And
Huh?
And hold on, I'm thinking. And I don't know. I'm trying to think. The original Mark 1 from the movies.
Aight.
That may not be accurate, but that's the best I could come up with.
Yeah, Iron Spider is really my favorite, but it's unique. Sportimus, top 5.
I'm just gonna stick to the movie ones. The Mark 7 being number 1, War Machine number 2, Mark 4 number 3, Mark 1 number 4, and Mark V being the fifth one.
I never cared for the Mark V.
I don't.
The design is cool, but I mean, I just don't.
I like the idea of like something that's can be transported so easily, and you know, if you need something on the fly, you know.
Yeah.
But the suit can't fly.
Ah, you're right.
Thank you, Nick. Alright, that's it for questions. Alright, if we seemed kinda on questions, it wasn't that you guys keep sending questions. It was just the fact that it's 3 o'clock in the morning. That's all. I swear.
Mm-hmm.
Send in questions. Send in to Primecast at Q&A. That's primecastquanda@gmail.com. Send more. If you have a lot, you can send them in increments. Put them in Notepad and send like 3 a week if you want to do that. You know, because we don't have a way of like storing them to where we don't know. Like, once the email is read, all we can do is mark it as unread. And then we can't. There's really, yeah. And after a week, you know, it's, yeah.
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 Are we done here?
What's the password?
I don't fucking know.
Finger dicks.
I was just thinking that.
Alright. Sure, fucking alright, whatever.
if you listen to the whole episode, type finger dicks into the comments. Lets us know you listened to the whole episode, all 3 hours of it. By God, you're nuts.
Thank you.
Hope you didn't do it all in one stretch.
Thank you, indeed. Yeah.
But if you did listen to the whole episode, type in finger dicks. Oh boy, what did we do here today, man?
God, that was a long episode. Alright.
Alright. Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/ssjautobot. Subscribe to me on YouTube if you haven't done so already. Just click the subscribe above this button, or just go to the old style way, go to youtube.com/ssjautobot. Follow me on Instagram if you have a smartphone, iPhone, Android device. Instagram, me, ssjautobot.
You can subscribe to my YouTube channel, Incubator. I have new reviews finally coming up, and then check those out. You can follow me on Twitter at Incubator and all the random shit I say throughout the day. Sportimus. Psst, Sportimus. Psst, Sportimus.
Andrew.
Andrew. You can subscribe to Sportimus on YouTube at Sportimus. You can follow him on Twitter.
My mic was off.
Oh, I thought you fell asleep.
No.
Me too. I was like,
sorry about that. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel, Sportimus. Please subscribe and check out my upcoming reviews. I got plenty coming up soon. And follow me on Twitter, Sportimus Prime.
Finger dicks, everybody.
Finger dicks. Finger looking good.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. I'm fucking leaving. We're out of here.
Bye.
Bye.
Fucking Sportimus.